A warm welcome to all the newly joined medical students to the portals of Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, a constituent unit of Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Manipal. My colleague, Dr. Saish, and myself, Dr. Pratik, will be the MCs for today's event. I request Dr. B. UNNIKRISHNAN, Dean, Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, and Associate Deans, Dr. B. SURESH Kumar SHETTY, Dr. SHRIKALA BALIGA, and Dr. SHEETAL ULLAL to kindly escort the Chief Guest, Dr. MURALI SRINIVASAN, Chief of Medical Services, Manipal Health Enterprises Private Limited, and Dr. DILIP G. NAIK, Pro Vice Chancellor, Mangalore Campus, Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Manipal, onto the dais.
Rama Saraswati Sevitam Shri Lalitam Tvam Bhavaye Shri Rama Saraswati.
Thank you, Mrs. Soundarya. I hereby request the dignitaries on the dais to commence today's event by lighting the lamp and offering floral tribute to our founder, Padma Shri awardee, the late Dr. T.M.A. Pai.
Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampada. Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampada. Shatru buddhi vinashaya Deepajyotir namostute. Deepajyotir namostute. Deepajyotir parabrahma. Deepajyotir janardana. Deepajyotir parabrahma. Deepajyotir janardana. Deepo hartu me papam. Sandhya deepa namostute. O deepa brahma rupasvam. Jyotisham prabhuravyayah. O deepa brahma rupasvam. Jyotisham prabhuravyayah. Arogyam dehi putrausha. Matim swachham hi me sada. Raverastam samarabhya. Yavat suryodayo bhavet. Raverastam samarabhya. Yavat suryodayo bhavet. Yasya dishte gruhe deepa. Tasya nasti daridrata. Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampada. Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampada. Shatru buddhi vinashaya Deepajyotir namostute. Deepajyotir namostute. Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampada. Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampada. Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam.
Thank you, ma'ams and sirs. Now, I request our dynamic leader, Dr. B. UNNIKRISHNAN, Dean and Professor, Community Medicine, Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, to kindly address the gathering and give an overview of our institution.
Distinguished guests, faculty members, staff, and most importantly, our newly joined first-year MBBS students and their parents. Good morning and warm greetings to all of you. For the Gen Z depiction of Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore in the form of Ghibli art. On behalf of Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, it's my honor and privilege to welcome you all to the Med Intro 2025 orientation program and white coat ceremony. Today marks the beginning of an incredible journey that will shape your life and define your career as healthcare professionals. First and foremost, let me congratulate each one of you for successfully securing a place in this prestigious institution. A round of applause to all the students. The competition was fierce, and you have proven to be among the best and the brightest mind. Your hard work, dedication, and passion have brought you here. And we are confident that you will excel in your studies and future endeavors. As per the regulatory body, we are commencing our first MBBS journey on the exact date as mentioned by the regulatory body, that is on 22nd September. And today marks a very, very auspicious day because today is the beginning of Navaratri. Let me start by paying tribute to our visionary founder, late Dr. T.M.A. Pai, Padma Shri Awardee. 90 and forever. We recently celebrated our Chancellor's 90th birthday on September 17th. Dr. Ramdas M. Pai, Chancellor of Manipal Academy of Higher Education and Padma Bhushan Awardee, the doyen of education and healthcare in India. Now, in this year, NIRF is the best ranking if you consider. This year, NIRF 2025, Manipal Academy of Higher Education has been ranked as the third best university in the country in both public as well as private sector. The first is Indian Institute of Science, second is Jawaharlal Nehru University, and third is Manipal Academy of Higher Education. We are ranked even internationally, all the international ranking, QS ranking, we are ranked in the band of 851 to 900, Times Higher Education ranking, and Shanghai ranking, we are ranked worldwide in the bracket of 801 to 900, the best universities in the world. The third generation PIs, Dr. Ranjan R. Pai, Chairman, Manipal Education and Medical Group, and President of Manipal Academy of Higher Education Trust. It's my proud privilege and honor to welcome our chief guest, Dr. MURALI SRINIVASAN, MD, DM Neuro, FRCP, Chief of Medical Services of Manipal Hospitals and Manipal Health Enterprises Limited, and he is our proud alumnus of MBBS batch of 1989. And sir manages the medical services of around 40 hospitals across the country. Hearty welcome to our presiding officer, the boss of Mangalore campus, Dr. DILIP Ji NAIK, Pro Vice Chancellor, MAHE Mangalore campus. It's a very, very busy day for sir. Immediately after this orientation program, sir has to rush to dental orientation program also. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation. This year, we celebrate the 70th anniversary of KMC Mangalore, Platinum Jubilee anniversary, and this batch of 2025 from today onwards will be known as Platinum Jubilee batch. You are very fortunate that you will have a name known as Platinum Jubilee batch 2025. The groundbreaking journey in the public-private partnership, the first in the country, with the government providing outstanding medical education and healthcare services. KMC Mangalore is proud to be India's first institution to effectively adopt this innovative model, consistently delivering high-quality medical training and healthcare to the community. Yesterday, you must have read in this newspaper, Yesterday, we celebrated 176th year of establishment of two government hospitals, Government Wenlock and Government Lady Goshen Hospital. And these two hospitals were the third hospital in the country to be established after Madras and Calcutta. In this hospital, Ronald Ross worked as well as Charles Donovan worked, and they won the Nobel Prize. This is the public-private partnership model since 1955. We are utilizing the three government hospitals, Wenlock District Hospital, Regional Advanced Pediatric Care Center, and Government Lady Goshen Hospital, which is a maternal and child hospital. Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, a constituent unit of MAHE, an institution of eminence deemed to be university, is consistently ranked among the top medical colleges in the country. Students choose KMC Mangalore not only because of its high ranking, but also due to its exceptional teaching and learning environment. Additionally, the college's strong association with the government hospital provides students with valuable hands-on clinical skills, enabling them to gain practical experience and confidence in their medical practice. Our vision, mission, and the values are aligned to the ones framed by the university, with a vision to be a center of excellence in medical education and to be the medical college of choice for students and faculty, with a mission of academic excellence and quality healthcare, and values of integrity, teamwork, transparency, execution with passion, quality, and humane touch. KMC Mangalore is known for offering a wide range of medical and allied health courses to students. As far as our infrastructure is concerned, I totally agree. We are a very scattered campus, but Mangalore itself is a campus for Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. Mangalore is hardly a 5-kilometer. Wherever you go, you will see Kasturba Medical College. Whether it is a hospital, hostel, building, Center for Basic Sciences, main building, government hospital, everything belongs to Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. This is the place, administrative block, where you had come to report. For reporting purposes, this is located at Lighthouse Hill Road. Those who have not yet reported, my request is, sir, immediately after the orientation program, you should go back to the administrative office and report. In that block, we have state-of-the-art classroom equipped with technology-enabled tools. These classrooms are named after our former deans and professors, like late Dr. G.D. Villiers Lecture Hall and late Dr. K.P. Ganesan Lecture Hall. Center for Basic Sciences, Bijai. Welcome to your first year on this campus. Entire first year you will be in this campus. It's a self-sustained campus equipped with all the necessary facilities to support your academic and extracurricular activities. We look forward to a successful and enriching year ahead. This is the building where Department of Anatomy, Physiology, and Biochemistry are located, including the dissection hall, library, hostel, everything is located, mess, everything is located in this campus. Now we are moving ahead. We have enough and more of cadavers for dissection, but then also we have a virtual dissection lab for enhancing your clinical skills so that you can do it better. This is the first year hostel. Already most of you might have occupied rooms in this hostel. KMC Knowledge Block, Bijai. Dear students, you will be the first occupants of the KMC Knowledge Block, which will house a modern library, spacious classrooms, demonstration room, a reading room, and an examination hall. We are excited to have you explore and utilize the state-of-the-art facilities from starting of November 2025. When you have visited the hostel, you might have seen a new building which is getting constructed. That is the Knowledge Block. This is the building which you might have seen it. Okay, by November, in another 1 to 1.5 months, it will be functional. And once functional, it will look like this. With a library, a reading room, a big classroom of 350 capacity, 150 capacity, all those things will be housed there. From the hostel, you can just walk down and you can sit in the library. There is a reading room where you can take your textbook. You can go to the library. One thing I will tell you, we spend around 60 crores every year to upgrade our library. Every resources are available to each and every student just by using their learner email ID. They need not go to the library. Everything is available in their mobile, iPad, laptop. All the things are available. Top journals are available. Top books are available. Clinical keys available. Everything is available. For that, we invest around 60 crores every year. Central lab, where the Department of Microbiology, Pathology, and Clinical Biochemistry are located. Our commitment to excellence is reflected in our state-of-the-art facility, including the 5-storied, fully integrated central lab by Roche, which is among the best in the country. It is a fully integrated lab, which houses both diagnostic lab as well as teaching lab. Hospitals. Kasturba Medical College stands out as the only institution in the country with 6 hospitals associated with it. 3 in the government sector, Government Wenlock Hospital, Government Lady Goshen Hospital, and Regional Advanced Pediatric Care Center. And 3 in the private sector, KMC Hospital Attawar, KMC Hospital Ambedkar Circle, and the 100-bedded rural hospital in a temple town, that is DSM Hospital Katil. These are the hospitals: KMC Hospital Attawar, 2 wings of KMC Hospital Ambedkar Circle, which is a super speciality hospital; Wenlock Hospital, Government Wenlock Hospital, 176-year-old hospital where Dr. Ronald Ross worked. And this hospital houses surgical block and medical block. If you have time, please go and see this hospital. It looks better than any corporate hospital. You will not find out, you cannot find out that it's a government hospital. It looks better than a corporate hospital. And all the facilities are provided by Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, and Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Manipal. This is the Regional Advanced Pediatric Care Center, again a government setup. It is a regional pediatric center from the pediatric, the patients, the child from all over the region, covering around 12 districts, avail the clinical facilities here. Government Lady Goshen Hospital, state-of-the-art OBG center. We have a state-of-the-art NICU here, and roughly around 600 to 700 deliveries are conducted every month. 600 to 700 deliveries are conducted every month, and that too by our faculties working at Lady Goshen Hospital. This is the rural hospital. Rural hospital doesn't mean facilities are not there. This hospital even has a CT scan, dialysis machine. It is a 100-bedded hospital, rural hospital Katil. This auditorium, have you ever seen a medical college having an auditorium like this? This auditorium belongs to Manipal Academy of Higher Education and Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. This is the dome where you are sitting, and from outside it looks like this. Dr. T.M.A. Pai International Convention Center. This is the place where students will have their inter-class extracurricular activities, your college day, as well as convocation. You will be getting your degree after 5.5 years here only. And I am inviting all the parents to please come. And that too, 5.5 years May. You can calculate when the my mathematics is not that good. Calculate when May of 5.5 years will come. That day please come here. Our degrees will be awarded. We have the state-of-the-art sporting facility, Marina Sports Complex, which is 70,000 square feet sporting facility, which has an indoor basketball, it has an indoor badminton, futsal, table tennis, gym, everything is there. And outside we have a lush green ground as well as synthetic tennis court, and outside we have even a basketball court also. Please utilize these facilities. Transportation is provided to all the students from Vijay to be taken to Marina in the evening after the class, and by 8:39 you can come back. Be physically fit. Be physically fit. Don't be glued to your technology. Please keep your mobiles a little away and don't indulge too much into the technology. Outdoor, go there, and the bonding happens. Team event, bonding happens. Lot of you learn communication skills. Lot of learning happens while playing also. This is a synthetic track which I mentioned you earlier. Student achievement. Several of our students achieved outstanding rank in the NEET PG 2024 and 2025 examination, showcasing the high academic standards at Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, and highlighting the success of our educational approach. Dr. Shivani Bhatt attained the 11th position in the NEET PG 2024 examination. These are the students who achieved good rank. When I say good rank, rank within 3,000 in NEET PG. Above 3,000, we don't put the photographs. This is NEET PG 2024. NEET PG 2024. This is Institution of National Importance PG Exam 2024. This is NEET PG 2025. NEET PG 2025. In 2025, 15 students from KMC Mangalore successfully matched in the USMLE residency program, and they are all working in US. These are the students who have successfully matched for residency. You have a very conducive environment for USMLE, PLAB, Australian exam, even for NEET also. Very, very conducive environment here. You are mentors here. Alumni mentorship program is happening. I will tell you more in detail in my later slides. These are the students who got matched in 2025. Research. We are a very, very much research intense university, and especially undergraduate and postgraduate research and innovation. KMC Mangalore has continuously encouraged student-led research and has integrated research component into the undergraduate medical education curriculum for the past 2 decades. We take pride in being pioneers in incorporating research into the medical education curriculum as early as 2000 and establishing an innovation hub to foster creativity and discovery. This model has been published, and other colleges are emulating this model of incorporating research into medical undergraduate curriculum. Compulsory, all the students have to do compulsory research. 20 undergraduate students from KMC Mangalore successfully secured the ICMR Short-Term Studentship 2025 grant. This is the grant given by ICMR to the students to pursue their research work. They get an amount of ₹60,000 from ICMR. 20 students were successful in securing the grant, and this grant is only eligibility is the student should be from first year or second year. After second year, they are not eligible. It means that students, please in first year, find out a guide or a mentor. One guide or a mentor can guide only one student. Today only you search about for a mentor and make sure that the mentor guides you. If you are late by 1 week, the mentor may not be available to you. I encourage even first year students to get in touch with the clinical faculty and paraclinical faculty and make them your guide for research projects. This accomplishment was made possible through the consistent training programs conducted by different research verticals at KMC Mangalore. At KMC Mangalore, we have 10 research verticals: undergraduate research, postgraduate research, doctoral research, grant, patent. All verticals are there, headed by the faculty members, and they regularly train the students in all these activities. Innovation. KMC Mangalore has established a dedicated innovation hub, fostering a vibrant environment for innovation and research, aligning with our Prime Minister's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Many of our students and faculty members are actively involved in intellectual property right with several patents published or granted. Additionally, we are proud to collaborate with esteemed institutions such as NIT Surathkal, NIT Calicut, IIT Kharagpur, IIT Mumbai, and MIT Manipal, further strengthening our research and innovation ecosystem. AI technology is a must. Maybe after 5 to 10 years, the doctors will be differentiated into two categories: doctors who know AI and doctors who don't know AI. I am just showing you the slides where our students have done innovation and they got their innovative work published or granted. Vaibhav Kumar, 1 year senior to your batch. Vaibhav Kumar and Hitesh Ramrakhyani, MBBS batch of 2024, who represented Team Divyang and qualified for the HALT Prize 2025. Very prestigious prize, HALT Prize. National competition hosted at IIT Bombay from 29th to 30th March. Out of 10,000 plus team and from over 100 countries, only 750 startups globally and 70 from India advanced to the national round. And our students were among them. We are proud of them. These are the other students who got their work, innovation, patented or published, granted or published. These are the, I am not taking the names, you can see it. These are the students, and you can see the topic they are working on. They are all MBBS students, first year, second year, third year. All of them are into innovations and intellectual property. They may have a faculty member, and they need not have a faculty member. Many of the students, they don't have a faculty mentor. They do it by themselves. And Manipal is a university, MAHE, where entire patent expenditure is borne by the university. Entire patent expenditure is borne by the university, and we have a solicitor for helping in patenting, Khurana and Khurana. They are our solicitors. Student Research Forum, we have a Student Research Forum of Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, organized the 3rd edition of EREVNA, a national undergraduate medical research conference. The event brought together over 600 undergraduate medical students from 42 medical colleges across India, providing a platform for academic exchange, research presentation, and skill development. This is EREVNA 2025, National Undergraduate Research Conference. As of in totality, Kasturba Medical College, as I already mentioned you, and Manipal Academy, why are we in 3rd position? Because of research. Last year from Manipal Academy of Higher Education, we published around more than 5,500 research articles in high quartile, high quality journals. This year our target is more than 7,500, so that we can find a place as the 2nd best university in the country. In Mangalore, you can see how the publications are increasing. As the trend clearly demonstrates, we are experiencing a continuous growth, not only in the volume of publication, but also in their quality. This positive trajectory reflects our team's dedication and the increasing impact of our work. And in Mangalore, 40% of the publication are student publication, both undergraduate and postgraduate publications. We not only focus on curriculum and research, ample opportunities. We are focusing on holistic development. We have surgical club, emergency club, ortho club. We have just name it, and we have a club. They conduct a lot of activities. They conduct conferences also. From everything, from curriculum to art and music, there is a club at Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, which is managed by the students under the mentorship of a faculty member. These are the various clubs which we have it. We have a very vibrant student support center, which is one wing is located at the Bijay campus, another wing is located at the administrative block. Many of the counselors are available in the hostel itself, and in the hospital we have a team of psychologists and psychiatrists. If anybody has any issue, please inform us. Please inform us so that we can help them. If any of the students have pre-existing issues, please inform the mentor so that we can take care of the health and well-being of your ward, of your children. Unless you inform us, we will not be able to know it. Please inform us so that we can take a good care of your wards. We have a strong network of alumni. Right now we have a portal known as Alma Shine, where 30,000 alumni are registered. These are the alumni of Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, and Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore alumni registration is the maximum in all the colleges under MAHE. 30,000 alumni are registered in that portal. Few of the alumni I can project it. This alumni is Dr. Shamsher. It's a Dr. Shamsher. He has a huge hospital chain in Middle East, and he is the chief of Burjil Holding. He is alumni of 1994 batch MBBS of Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. And he is the owner of EPS Healthcare, and he recently came into the news when the crash happened in Ahmedabad. Everybody was bothered about those who were present in the flight. He was the only person who bothered about where the flight crashed. It was the hostel of BJ Medical College, and he donated 6 crore for those students who were in the BJ Medical College hostel and who died. There are other notable alumni, like there are other notable alumni like Raghuram Pillari Shetty, Padma Shri and BC Roy awardee. We have Hasmukh Jain. We have Professor Ramni Kahlowalia. He has been top 10 Indian origin leaders in South Africa 2023. Dr. Deepika Lobo. All of them are our alumni, proud alumni of Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. We have mentorship program from the alumni. This mentorship program was from Dr. Murali's batch, and they came all the way from US, UK, and they did a counseling session for our undergraduate medical students for their career in US, UK, Canada, and all those places. Our alumni are regularly mentoring our students, whether it is virtual mentorship or on-campus mentorship. They regularly come to the alma mater and they mentor our students and tell them about the prospects in India and abroad, and starting from how to make the CV, how to make your CV very strong, what are the activities you need to do so that your CV is very strong. All the student events we conduct as per the Government of India instructions. We have, every year we conduct the Yoga Day. We have the Nasha Mukt Bharat Abhiyan. Please don't indulge into all those things. I have sent a mail to you. In that mail, declaration is there, and parents and students have signed the declaration. We can test the students any point of time. There are other declarations also with regards to the attendance declaration, with regards to the anti-ragging declaration. All the declarations have been signed by parents and the students. We had a World Suicide Prevention Day, Nasha Mukt Bharat Pakhwada 2025. Ganesh Chaturthi is an event. It's not a religious event as far as Kasturba Medical College Mangalore is concerned. It is a social gathering, and this year we celebrated 69th Ganesh Chaturthi celebration. We celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi, we celebrate Christmas, we celebrate Eid, we celebrate any festival you name it, we celebrate at Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. Onam, this Sunday, our students are celebrating Onam. because they were busy, they went home during the Onam time, and when they are back and they are celebrating Onam. Student handbook, I hope that is the main reason that in advance only I had sent you the student handbook, so that each student and the parents had time to go through this handbook and find out the academic activities, curricular, extracurricular, mentor-mentee program, all the details, rules and regulations, everything is mentioned in the handbook, and it is very handy. Please go through it and find out what are the rules and regulations at Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. This is the quote of our founder, late Dr. T.M.A. Pai. Quote, "One finger cannot do much. It is only when all the 5 fingers come together that we get strength." Unquote. Dr. T.M.A. Pai, Padma Shri awardee. Alone, administration alone can't do everything. It is a collective effort of administration, faculty members, non-teaching staff, students, and all those who are involved in the management at Kasturba Medical College. And the success of any program goes to Team KMC Mangalore. Thank you very much. Jai Hind. Have a pleasant stay at Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm sure the new entrants now have a glimpse of their journey at this esteemed medical school. We are sorry for the inconvenience caused by the technical glitches. Just give us a couple of minutes. We'll begin soon.
One good morning from everyone. Good morning. Yes, that's the spirit. I think the first lesson has already been learned. You know, problems do happen. You know, all our lives, I'm sure in your next 5.5 years, you could be faced with some challenges. But we saw how Dr. Unni and the team managed calm, and we had a fantastic audience who remained patient, understanding very well that despite all, every effort that we take, there could be some challenges. A big round of applause to all of you and to the organizers. Yes, so this is something even in medicine we all have to do. Despite we doing everything possible, sometimes problems do happen, but just we have to remain calm and see how to take care. And that is something probably would be the first lesson for this generation of students. And I think it has probably nature has taught us. Before I begin, I would like to thank the leadership of Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, Dr. UNNIKRISHNAN, Dr. DILIP Naik, and the entire team, for inviting me to be on this very, very prestigious occasion. About 36 years back, I was on that side of the, of this one among you. And so this is truly not only a happy moment, but also an emotive moment, as we go forward. Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, I think I still remember the day when I joined. We didn't have such elaborate functions then. It was, in the same lecture hall, which you would, see in the main campus, where, the then chairman and the medical director had come and, talked to us about the values of the organization. And I still remember the student next to me was crying at that point. When I asked him, he was saying, "No, I just lost by 1 mark." He was from a different state. He was finding it, he was not sure how he will adapt to a South Indian state. And he said, I lost by 1 mark. I would have gone into a government medical college. And he said, I don't know how I'm going to adjust here. I hope something happens and I get back there. And he was crying the whole 1 hour of our program. Today, when I spoke to him during our last alumni, he said that, that I'm missing by 1 mark was the best thing that happened to me. Joining Kasturba Medical College was Mangalore was the best thing that happened to me. And I can tell you from my own experience, that is the best thing which happened to me, and that's the best thing which happened to all of you sitting here. So why? It's because Kasturba Medical College does not just give degrees. It gives values in life. It teaches you values. It gives you friendships for lifetime. It gives you experiences for lifetime, good and bad experiences. I'm sure, you know, in the next 5.5 years, you would come across some experiences which you will remember. And I think one thing I can always tell you is that when you go back, you know, whatever you have learned here, whatever memories you have had, that will have a complete imprint in your life. 22nd September will always be, you know, the historic day in your life. And I think you all have made the best decision. Your parents have made the best decision. Congratulations to all of you and to all the enthusiastic students and parents. I still remember 31st August 1989 was the day when we all joined. And every 31st August in our WhatsApp group, many of us would remember fondly the day when we joined and the day in that cramped lecture hall. The lecture hall could barely accommodate about 150 or 160, but we all, or maybe about 200, but we all sat together and some of our parents were also there. But you know, that memory always lingers on. And the same way, this memory, you know, even 20 years, 30 years down the line, you will be telling your children and, you know, the next generation about Kasturba Medical College. I think a lot has been talked about, but as I said, when I'm coming here, I come with a lot of emotion. When I said I will just speak what I have in my, you know, heart. It's straight, whatever you see is straight from the heart. It is not someone I had asked to prepare or this thing. What all came to my heart, I put it down. So many have contributed to the growth of this great organization, but I think, you know, I've just put some of their important quotes there. These three, you know, have done something extraordinary, and that's why we are all here today. Dr. T.M.A. Pai, all of you would know, a legendary, a visionary, you know, he came, you know, those days, 100 years back, you know, probably when he graduated, you know, a doctor from Madras Medical College, had everything that he could do. He started his practice in a small town and then built the, you know, education institutions on his own. And then his illustrious son, you know, he's been always referred to as the architect of modern Manipal. So meaning Manipal in the sense, it's not just a city, it is just how the institution, Manipal group of institutions have grown. And then, you know, at the third generation, under the dynamic leadership of Dr. Ranjan Pai, you would see what accolades which we have got. Dr. Unni just mentioned that we have been ranked as the third university and the first ever university to come into the first three in the private sector. So I think a lot of this has gone, you know, behind the scenes. Many a times we don't recognize this, you know, because it's the vision and it is all the hard work which, for which we all need a leader, and the leader has all been leading us in the last, you know, 7+ decades. So visionaries can build institutions, but their lasting success depends upon the people who walk through this, their hard work, their dedication, and I think this is applicable to all the faculty, the students, the alumni, and from today it's going to be each and every one of you. So all of you have that responsibility, and all of you have, you know, that responsibility towards the institution. So welcome once again to the Manipal hospitals, Manipal group of institutions, Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. We all should know how the institution started. So this was how it started. You know, many of you may be aware that when it started, the first 1.5 years was in Mangalore, Manipal, that subsequent 3 years was in Mangalore. So because clinical, attachment was needed, and Wenlock Hospital was the, place where we got the clinical attachment. That, as Dr. Unni mentioned, the first private-public partnership with a government hospital was by Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, and that started about 1.5 years later. So we don't have a date, I like a bit of history. I go into this. We don't have the exact date when Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore started, but it was in the year 1955. And somewhere in the 70s, both colleges became separate. Till the 70s, early 70s, both colleges used to function together. It was called as Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore/Manipal. That's how it was. 1.5 years in Manipal and the rest 3 years in Mangalore. Now, this was the first building where the classes of Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore started. It is called as Popular Building. I understand it is still in KS Rao Road. You can, whenever you go through this, I think it's an insurance building right now, and insurance offices are there. The lecture classes used to start there, happened there, and then, the clinics used to happen in Manipal. So there is a saying which says, that always, when we were students, we used to be told that Dr. TMA Pai built this institution brick by brick. And, we all used to wonder how that happened is every single opportunity of resource they got, they utilized and built it. So every resource which has come, every fees that you pay is plowed back into the institution. That's how you see the modern Manipal, the modern Mangalore, all aspects of Kasturba Hospital is because that it has been passionately done. So after this, somewhere in the early 70s, late 60s, early 70s, this was built. This was the building in Lighthouse Hill. Again, you see it's a meaning the whole building is not there. Subsequent to this, 2 more buildings got added. And under the leadership of Dr. UNNIKRISHNAN, this got a lot of facelift, and this is what the current building that you see, which is the main building, the Dean's office is located there. When we were studying, that was the only building there where everything used to happen, but over a period, I think, a lot more has, transformed. So, Kasturba Medical College, unlike other colleges, it's an aspirational college. Not everybody gets into, easily into Kasturba Medical College. So it's an aspirational medical college. Once again, which is admired by the students and the faculty all over the country. And the day you join, you become integral part of this college. Now, why did we choose KMC? Because, as we know, in addition to various other factors, this is where you learn holistic medicine. It's not just textbook knowledge, it is communication, various aspects of it. I could always proudly say that KMC days was my best ever. Now, I won't go too much into this, but I think, I'm not like a philosopher here, but I think it's important that we also look at a few aspects that is important, as we go as students. Now, when in your, time in medical college, one thing I would always request is enjoy your time. Enjoy your studies, your 4.5, 5 years, because this period will never come. You go back to post-graduation or your super specialization, this sort of a time will never come. Build friendship, learn languages, learn the culture, but also, in addition to this, be responsible. So the responsibility is that learn to be independent and also stay safe. Safety is extremely important. I think Dr. Unni has mentioned a lot of times, and also know your boundaries, respect your boundaries. Focus on academics. Academics is important. We are all here because of the academics. And while we focus on academics, also learn the practical aspects. Don't just, stick only to what we learn as theory. So attend your clinics. Don't miss your classes. Many a times we all learned, from our own classes, every class, even if it is boring, if you think it's boring, if you pay attention, every teacher has something to say. And today, we are all here because something we learn from every teacher. So don't miss classes. Read every day, participate in research. Something which Dr. Unni mentioned again and again today, we are in the top. It's because of the research which all our students have been doing, and this research will help you in future, wherever you are going. And talk to your patients. It's important that, we have, I think you're all very lucky that the college has a huge clinical, material, 6 hospitals. So please talk to your patients. Talk to the families, understand what they are. You learn the art of communication. In fact, when I graduated, when I started my practice, one of my professors told me, to be successful in your practice, you need to do A, B, and C. And he said sometimes it's in that order. A is availability. You need to be available all the times. That means you have to be punctual, you have to be disciplined. And then B is behavior, and C is competence. So behavior is so important. How we communicate is extremely important. Be kind to your patients. Learn the art of communication. And in addition to this, also be kind to your peers, your friends, your teachers. Today there is a lot of expectation. Don't push your boundaries too much. Many a times, the generation, our generation was probably a little more playful. The newer generations, you're all a little more serious. Good to see that. But sometimes there is a tendency for this generation to push the boundaries. And the same is true with the parents, which I'm coming to that as the next slide. So as I said, while doing all this, please enjoy your time. Enjoy your studies, because when you enjoy it, the stress level comes down. Today, all of us take undue stress, which is not really needed. My time, when I reflect back on my time, if I can recollect, I'll just probably give a few anecdotes on some of these things. I think still, I remember when we were in college, anatomy, physiology, the first year used to be dreaded, because we are all exposed to a new system, and that time, I'm fortunate that I'm still not that old. Many of my professors and teachers are still there. I still remember Dr. Latapai, whom you would all meet as an anatomy professor. She was a tutor then, and it used to be, the anatomy block used to be located in the 5th floor, meaning the topmost floor of the Lighthouse Hill Road, and most of us would enjoy the view of the sea. And when the dissection used to happen, when we would come and she would note down all those who have been not doing dissection, the questions will come straight to us. And those were some good times which we had. But I think apart from that, what I wanted to say is, they all taught us values. They all taught us where to concentrate, where to focus, and also taught a lot of life lessons. So you will learn a lot of life lessons in college. So that is something which you would do. Same is with hostel. I'm sure many of you would be in hostel. There would be a lot of positions, like Dr. Unni mentioned about clubs. There may be positions in the hostel, positions in the clubs, entertainment. Please take up some of them, because they will teach you a lot of life lessons which otherwise you may not, you may find it difficult to learn later on in life. So please take up those life lessons. Co-curricular, extracurricular activities, please involve in a lot of them, because again, whether you like sports or entertainment, anything which you take up, please have some time for that. But I think at the end of the day, what makes you is Kasturba Medical College, what it makes is someone who is holistic in their approach. And finally, never forget, please don't forget your alma mater. Each one of you one day will have an opportunity to give back. So please, look for that day. It could be in the form of teaching, it could be in the form of mentoring that you saw, it could be in the form of research, and it could be in the form of supporting students. So don't forget your alma mater. When you come back and visit the corridors, I take every opportunity to visit my alma mater, because every time when you visit here, you see your staff members, you see your teachers, and it gives you a lot of battery gets charged again, and it gives you a lot of motivation for yourself. I would also be failing if I don't talk about, the vertical of Manipal group, which I come from. As mentioned, this is Manipal Health Systems. It is a corporate wing of Manipal group. So we have close to 40 hospitals now, and soon we are in an expansion mode. Close to 50 hospitals is what we would be. The industry says that this is the largest hospital chain in the country in terms of the number of beds. 6,000 plus doctors are there. Again, we run a lot of, continuing the tradition of Kasturba Medical College, the Manipal hospitals run a lot of, postgraduate program. A lot of DNB and DRNB programs are run. So many of you are happy, open to come join there. A lot of Kasturba Medical College alumni are become great consultants, pioneers in some of the, fields at Manipal hospitals. So that is again, always there is a thing that, Manipal provides from, LKG to the job. So if you like teaching, you could, continue it at the MAHE group of institutions, but there is also another option which you have. So today is a very important day for all of you, and for me it's a blessing to share this moment with you. I want to leave you with, these words that even if you leave KMC, the KMC in you will always remain throughout your life. So in conclusion, you are going to be part of a 70 plus year legacy. So, it's a proud moment, but it's also a responsible moment for each one of us. Balance learning and living. Try and enjoy both. Stay committed and always connected to the alma mater. And relationship with KMC is like a subscription, which you cannot cancel. So once you are enrolled, you are in for life. Thank you all for this patience, and thank you, the leadership, for giving me an opportunity to be here.
Sir, your inspiring words will surely guide and motivate our new MBBS entrants. It's indeed a matter of pride to have you, our esteemed alumnus, of this very institute, to encourage the students at the start of your journey. Thank you, sir. I now request Pro Vice Chancellor, MAHE Mangalore Campus, Dr. DILIP G. Naik, to kindly present a token of gratitude and appreciation to our chief guest, Dr. MURALI SRINIVASAN. Thank you, Dean sir. Sir is a remarkable individual and a true inspiration for many. We are honored to have him grace us with his presence today. May I request Dr. DILIP G. Naik, Pro Vice Chancellor, MAHE Mangalore Campus, to kindly deliver the presidential address.
Good morning, everyone. Dignitaries on the dais, faculty, newly joining students and their parents. First of all, hearty congratulations on joining this prestigious Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, which is a constituent unit of Manipal Academy of Higher Education, an institute of eminence deemed to be institution. Having said that, I would like to tell you how lucky you are. I'll give you some statistics because Gen Z doesn't accept things at face value. About 22 lakh students wrote the NEET exams, 10 lakh students qualified. There are 1,18,000 MBBS seats, but there are only 250 seats in Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. And you are one among them, and it is only meritocracy. So please clap for yourself. Incidentally, in this 250 seats, 52 seats are given to the state, and they come through the CET. And I would like to tell you that not only among the private, among the government institutes also, they prefer Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. So whom we are seeing here, the students are come purely through meritocracy. So you are very lucky to be in this institute. And every year, Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, brings one distinguished alumnus. Today you saw Dr. MURALI speaking to you. What you must have seen is the humbleness and the humility. This is what KMC teaches you. He is very successful, but his feet is still grounded. That is the greatness of Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. He is heading the Manipal group of hospitals, like he told you, 40 plus hospitals, 12,000 plus hospital beds, making it one of the largest hospital chains in the country. So when he can do it from KMC Mangalore, I'm sure you will all be as successful or more than him. So thank you to Dr. MURALI for inspiring our newly joined students. A leader is the one who leads from the front. With all humility, Dr. UNNIKRISHNAN talked about Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. But yesterday, the University of Stanford curated 2% of the researchers in the world, and Dr. UNNIKRISHNAN finds his name in that, among the top 2 in the career. And 10 of our faculty features in this list. So congratulations to the faculty, and this shows the quality of Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. With all this, you are very fortunate to be in this great institution which is celebrating its 70th year. The hospitals, the government hospitals are celebrating their 175th year, and this is the first day of Dashara. What else can you want? So this is the greatness of this institution. But having said that, along with your knowledge, along with your skill sets, please see that you are a good listener. You are entering a noble profession. See, there is a digitalization in the world. So all these things are happening, but you are in this noble profession, and sympathy and empathy should be your attitude whenever you see the patient. Be a good listener. That's what I would feel. Patient will tell you more than whatever textbooks can offer in their diagnosis. So this is what Manipal is all about. It's all about values, integrity, transparency, teamwork, passion, humane touch. This is the edifice on which all the institutes have been built by the late Dr. T.M.A. Pai. And on this occasion, when we talk of 3G, 4G, 5G, I always say you should talk of 2G, that's your Mataji and your Pitaji. Never forget them. They have sacrificed their today for a betterment for tomorrow. And if I can say 3G, that's your Guruji. Please remember the teachers also. And when you pass out, never forget the alma mater and be brand ambassadors and do what good you can do. So like Unni said, after 5 years, you will be back again here, and you will be receiving your degree, and your parents will be very proud. So we'll wait for that momentous occasion. Thank you. All the best.
I am sure words of wisdom and encouragement will undoubtedly motivate our fresh entrants of the MBBS batch of 2025. Thank you, sir.
The white coat ceremony is a rite of passage, welcoming the new medical students into the profession. This ceremony will join the symbol of white coat with the virtues of altruism, responsibility, duty, honor, and compassion. Before the commencement of the white coat ceremony, a few announcements. As we begin from row 1, the students are requested to take their positions in front of the dais. Enter from the left side and exit from the right side of the dais. Faculty row managers are there to guide you. Please occupy your respective places after donning and kindly do not block the way. Official photographers are capturing these precious moments. Kindly refrain from standing in front of the stage to take photographs.
Now I request all the dignitaries on the dais to do the honors of donning the white coat for our students. I also request Dr. Rajnigandha Vadgaonkar, Professor and Head, Department of Anatomy, Dr. Anupama N., Professor and Head, Department of Physiology, Dr. Rukmini M.S., Professor and Head, Department of Biochemistry, and Dr. Prasanna Mitra, Professor and Head, Department of Community Medicine, to kindly do the honors. The students who are getting donned are Yash Arora, Dhruv Gupta, Faisal Rahman, Aditya Narayan, Sanchita Ravi, Shalini Roy, Shibu Kumar Rai, Aryan Ganesh Iyer, Agrit Rathore, Anchal Agarwal. I request Dr. Chakrapani M., Medical Superintendent, Kasturba Medical College Hospital, Attawar, and Professor, Department of General Medicine, to kindly join for doing the honors. The next set of students who are getting donned are Medha K., Priyal A., Madhvish Athar, Priyanshi Mishra, Maryada, Kritika Singh, Upasana Ray, Ansel Pereira, Subhabrata K., Atif Parvez. Thank you all for doing the honors.
I request Dr. Nitin Kumar, Deputy Director, Student Affairs, MAHE Mangalore Campus, and Associate Professor, Department of Community Medicine, Dr. Saraswati Sriram, Associate Director, Alumni Relations, MAHE, Mangalore and Bangalore Campus, and Associate Professor, Department of Pathology, Dr. Mangala Pai, Deputy Director, Quality and Compliance, and Professor, Department of Anatomy, Dr. Deepak Madi, Deputy Medical Superintendent, Kasturba Medical College Hospital, Attawar, and Additional Professor, Department of General Medicine, Dr. Satish B. Rao, Professor and Head, Department of General Medicine, Dr. Ashfaq Mohammed, Professor and Head, Department of General Surgery, Dr. Shraddha Shetty K., Professor and Head, Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, Dr. Anandar, Head, Department of Medical Education and Professor, Department of Pulmonary Medicine, Dr. Narsimha Pai, Professor and Head, Department of Cardiology, and Dr. Harsha Prasad L., Associate Professor, Department of Pediatrics, to kindly do the honors of donning the white coat for our students. The students who are getting donned are Jose Fernando Souza, Tejas Baburaj, Anant C, Shubham Singh, Bhumika Bhatta, Nandini Dhameja, Prasida Prasad, Anvita C. Shetty, Vaishnavi Shetty, and Ritisha Tagra. The next set of students getting donned are Siri Reddy Jambula, Shreya Roy, Kimaya Makhija, Atmika Tiwari, Tara Agarwal, Shrihata P, Sachi Roy, Ananya Agarwal, Alana Fernandez, and Vaishnavi Mishra. Thank you all for doing the honors.
I request Dr. Kashinath Naik, Professor and Head, Department of Dermatology, Dr. Santosh Rai, Professor and Head, Department of Radiodiagnosis, Dr. M.S. Athyaman, Professor and Head, Department of Radiation Oncology, Dr. Vishwanath Tantri, Professor and Head, Department of Gastroenterology, Dr. Devi Prasad D, Professor and Head, Department of ENT, Dr. Saurjo Banerjee, Additional Professor, Department of Radiation Oncology, Dr. Preetham Acharya, Professor and Head, Department of Pulmonary Medicine, Dr. Mayur V. Prabhu, Professor and Head, Department of Nephrology, Dr. Keshav Pai, Professor and Head, Department of Psychiatry, and Dr. Vivek Gopinathan, Professor and Head, Department of Emergency Medicine, to kindly do the honors of donning the white coat for our students. Students who are getting donned are Ria Nambiar, Nausheen Fatima, Nupur Pathak, Prarthana Jasmita Anubhav Basu, Utkarsh Kumar, Ayushi Singh, Mansi Prakash, Stephen James. The next set of students getting donned are Neelu Dhaiya, Sara N. Verghese, Nidhi Naveen Menon, Nikita Nitin, Ritika Rohit Kumar, Nicole Fernandez, Shreya K, Aditi Bijur, Shri Bhavya, Spurti Sai. Thank you all for doing the honors.
I request Dr. Sanman Gowda, Professor and Head in charge, Department of Urology, Dr. Sumesh T. Rao, Professor and Head, Department of Anesthesiology, Dr. Sucheta S. Rao, Professor and Head, Department of Pediatrics, Dr. Suchitra Shinoy, Professor and Head, Department of Microbiology, Dr. Ashwin Kamath, Professor and Head, Department of Pharmacology, Dr. Jagdish Rao, Professor and Head, Department of Forensic Medicine, Dr. Madhusudan Upadhyay, Professor, Department of Emergency Medicine, Dr. Kamalakshi G. Bhatt, Professor, Department of Pediatrics, Dr. Z.K. Misri, Professor and Head, Department of Neurology, and Dr. Anurag Bhargava, Professor, Department of General Medicine, to kindly do the honors of donning the white coat for our students.
I request Dr. Bhagyalakshmi, Professor of Physiology, and Dr. Sneha Shetty, Associate Professor of Physiology, to kindly do the honors for your students.
The students who are getting donned are Pranay Mukhala, Lavish Wadwan, Vatsalya Mishra, Madhav Mishra, Aditya Dahiya, Dipanshu Verma, Himanshu Prajapati, Abhinav Biju, Anirudh Rai, and Nakshatra Prabhuram. The next set of students getting donned are Dhairya Patel, Jayapreet KK, Darshan V. Pujari, Ketan Dimani, Palak Bansal, Jia Nagpal, Arya Jain, Mansi Prasid Kumar, Sneha G.A. and Divi Chauhan. Thank you all for doing the honors.
I request Dr. Priya Balal, Professor, Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, Dr. K. Ramchandra Kamath, Professor, Department of Orthopedics, Dr. Bhagyalakshmi K., Professor, Department of Physiology, Dr. Dinesha, Professor, Department of General Medicine, Dr. Anupama Hegde, Professor, Department of Biochemistry, Dr. Nutan Kamath, Professor, Department of Pediatrics, Dr. Nityananda Chauta, Professor, Department of General Medicine, Dr. Vidya Lakshmi K., Professor, Department of Microbiology, Dr. Lata Prabhu, Professor, Department of Anatomy, and Dr. Ajit Mahale, Professor, Department of Radiodiagnosis, to kindly do the honors of donning the white coat for our students. The students who are getting donned are Kashish K, Akshita Agarwal, Bhumi K, Manya Agarwal, Teeth Bansal, Akshat V, Rohit Ashok R, Dhruv V A, Akit Kumar, Prashant Kumar. Set of students getting donned are Divansh K, Arnav Agarwal, Aparna Prakash, Suhani B, Sanwari Singh, Khushi Goel, Ananya Mahajan, Vidushi Jain, Mallika Acharya, Anushka Maurya. Thank you all for doing the honors.
I request Dr. Archit Bulur, Additional Professor, Department of General Medicine, Dr. Rajesh R. Nayak, Professor, Department of Ophthalmology, Dr. Ramesh Holla, Assistant Director, Research, Health Sciences, MAHE, Mangalore Campus, and Associate Professor, Department of Community Medicine, Dr. Ashok Shinoy, Professor, Department of Pharmacology, Dr. Suprasanna, Professor, Department of Radiodiagnosis, Dr. Nikhil Shetty, Additional Professor, Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, Dr. Ganesh Chettiar, Associate Professor, Department of Anatomy, Dr. Animesh Jain, Professor, Department of Community Medicine, Dr. Rekha Thapar, Professor, Department of Community Medicine, and Dr. Pratik Kumar Chatterjee, Associate Professor, Department of Physiology, to kindly do the honors of donning the white coat for our students. The students who are getting donned are Diya Rajendra Rao, Tia T, Nandini, Bidisha Ghosh Maulik, Sandhya Vishwanathan, Prisha Pandey, Ananya Sisodia, Suhani Agarwal, Gauri Agarwal, and Adventa Rajan. The next set of students getting droned are Aryan Sethi, Sanchia Fernandez, Vandita Sudan, Ninada Lashkari, Shriyan K, Vihan Shetty, Tushar R. Bhatt, Shrayan Bangera, Shailesh Kumar R. and Dhruv Gupta. The next set of students getting droned are Kriti Roy, Aditi, Utkarsh Srivastava, Kislay Agarwal, Abhinav Kumar, Utsav Sharma, Shaurya Bhatt, Sandeep Kumar, Sia Gupta, and Aaron Anish Yohanan. Thank you all for doing the honors. I request Dr. Padma Priya, Professor, Department of Pathology, Dr. Archana Bhatt, Associate Professor, Department of Microbiology, Dr. Pooja Rao, Associate Professor, Department of Microbiology, Dr. Sevita Bhatt, Additional Professor, Department of Microbiology, Dr. Preeti Shenoy, Additional Professor, Department of Pharmacology, Dr. Sridevi H.B., Additional Professor, Department of Pathology, Dr. Pawan Chand Shetty, Associate Professor, Department of Forensic Medicine, Dr. Pratik Rastogi, Professor, Department of Forensic Medicine, Dr. Pooja K.S., Additional Professor, Department of Pathology, and Dr. Rajnigandha Vadgaonkar, Professor and Head, Department of Anatomy, to kindly do the honors. The students who are getting droned are Dhananjay M, Gaurav Nayak, Ishan Deep, Shreyas Chopra, Atul Singh, Ujwaldeep Singh, Amol Agarwal, Bignesh Narayan Tripathi, Anuj Sonik, and Yashraj Lalit Kumar. The next set of students getting donned are Aditi Agrawal, Kinjal Singh, Swati Tiwari, Arini Gupta, Akbar Khan, Vishnu Prasad, Tanvit S, Ridol Castellino, Anushka A, and Aryan Chaudhary. Next set of students getting donned are Arna, Surbi Kumari, P. Halimat Shaima, Cheta Spai V, Ankit Raj, Karuna N. Somvanshi, Diya R. Bangera, Nandika Agarwal, Preeta Shivani Raja, and Krisha Vilas Naik. Thank you all for doing the honors.
I request Dr. Anupama N, Professor and Head Department of Physiology, Dr. Rukmini MS, Professor and Head Department of Biochemistry, Dr. Bhagyalakshmi K, Professor, Department of Physiology, Dr. Anupama Hegde, Professor, Department of Biochemistry, Dr. Mamata T, Associate Professor, Department of Anatomy, Dr. Sneha Shetty, Associate Professor, Department of Physiology, Dr. Sindhu H, Associate Professor, Department of Biochemistry, Dr. Vinod Chandran, Associate Professor, Department of Biochemistry, Dr. Rajnigandha Vadgaonkar, Professor and Department of Anatomy, and Dr. Saish Madolkar, Assistant Professor, Department of Biochemistry, to kindly do the honors of donning the white coat for our students. The students who are getting donned are Yuvika Kalra, Nisha K. Keshav Gupta, Reshma Davis, Ashmita Shetty, Dion C. Pinto, Fatima Haidar, Radhima Yadav, Harman M, Ayush L. The next set of students who are getting donned are Aman Adarsh, Mansvi, Shivangi, Shreya P, Charita M, Anvesha Patnaik, Arushi Chauhan, Prince Saurav, Aditya Gupta, Ahan Dabas. The next set of students who are getting donned are Chintan V. Nayak, Advika Sharma, Anushka Singh, Saeed Rehman Ahmed, Amog Niharika, Nishant, Saeed Shalik Faisal, and Ria. Thank you all for doing the honors. Now I request Dr. Suresh Shetty, Associate Dean, Student Affairs and Professor of Forensic Medicine, Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, to administer the oath to our newly joined MBBS students.
Good morning, one and all present here. I am here to administer the oath to the new entrants, that is MBBS batch of 2025. I kindly request you all to raise extend your right hand and repeat. During the period of my study, I will have a disciplined life with my teachers and peers. My actions shall be guarded, service-oriented, and free from indiscipline and envy. In my dealings, I shall be patient, obedient, humble, constantly contemplative, and calm. I shall aim my full efforts and abilities towards the desired goal of my profession. As a physician, I shall always use my knowledge for the welfare of mankind. I will always be ready to serve patients. I shall not harm any patient for the sake of monetary or selfish gains. Nor shall I entertain a desire for lust, greed, or wealth. Immorality shall not emerge even in my thoughts. My dressing shall be decent yet impressive, and inspiring confidence. My conduct shall always be appropriate, pleasant, truthful, beneficial, and polite. I will use my experience to take actions appropriate for that time and place. I shall constantly endeavor to keep updated with the latest developments in the field and widen my knowledge. When examining a patient, my discretion, attention, and senses shall be concentrated on the cure of the disease. I shall not divulge the confidentiality related to the patient or family inappropriately. Although I am an authority in my subject, I shall not display my knowledge and skills with arrogance. Kindly be seated.
Thank you, sir. To deliver the vote of thanks, I now call upon Dr. Saraswati Sriram, Associate Director, Alumni Relations, MAHE, Mangalore and Bangalore Campus, and Associate Professor, Department of Physiology, KMC Mangalore.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, thank you to each one of you for making today's orientation program and white coat donning ceremony a resounding success. My sincere gratitude to our chief guest and distinguished alumnus, Dr. MURALI Srinivasan, Chief of Medical Services, Manipal Health Enterprises Private Limited, for gracing us with his presence and for inspiring us with his words. I also warmly thank our presiding officer, Dr. DILIP Ji NAIK, Pro Vice Chancellor, Mangalore Campus, MAHE, for his valuable insights. I extend heartfelt thanks to our leadership, Dr. B. UNNIKRISHNAN, Dean, and our Associate Deans, Dr. B. SURESH Kumar SHETTY, Dr. SHRIKALA BALIGA, and Dr. SHEETAL ULLAL, for their steady guidance throughout the planning and execution of this program. A special note of thanks to Dr. Chakrapani M., Medical Superintendent, Dr. Deepak Madi, Deputy Medical Superintendent, KMC Hospital, Attawar, and all heads of the departments for their presence and support. I also wish to acknowledge the Phase 1 leadership, Dr. Rajini Gantha, Dr. Anupama N., Dr. Rukmini MS, and Dr. Prasanna Mitra, and the Phase 1 faculty for their immense contribution. To the faculty members who so gracefully donned the white coats today, thank you for making this milestone truly memorable for the MBBS batch of 2025. Thank you to Dr. Nitin Kumar, Deputy Director, Student Affairs, Lieutenant Colonel Ramnath Shetty, Chief Warden, Ms. Drishya Kamath, Assistant Manager Finance, and Dr. Pooja Bhatt, Chief Librarian, who will be orienting our students to the services and support systems at KMC Mangalore. My appreciation to our Masters of Ceremony, Dr. Pratik and Dr. Saish, and to Mrs. Soundarya for the soulful invocation. Behind the scenes, many teams worked tirelessly. The student section, the Dean Secretariat, Hostel section, Finance section, Basic Science departments, Art and Photography, Purchase department, IT, and our partners at Ocean Pearl and Shads Events. Your seamless coordination made today possible. Thank you. To the Student Council, our student volunteers and representatives from the various student clubs, your energy and commitment lifted this event. We are grateful. To the parents joining us today, thank you for your unwavering support. Your faith in us and in your children means the world. And to the students, congratulations on donning the white coat. This is the first step in a demanding and deeply rewarding journey. Wear it with integrity, compassion, and pride. Know that we are with you every step of the way. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. I request all gathered here to kindly rise for our national anthem.
Journey of becoming a doctor. It's a very unique profession which blends science, service, and humanity. I shall begin my session with a quote by Sir William Osler, who was a renowned physician, a great medical teacher, and one of the founders of the very famous Johns Hopkins School of Medicine. During a welcome to his students of the incoming batch, I quote, "Let me congratulate you on the choice of calling which offers a combination of intellectual and moral interests found in no other profession. Dear parents and my dear incoming students, you have joined a very unique profession where we also need intelligence, the matters of the mind, as well as many times you will be governed by matters of the heart, that is empathy towards your patients." So dear parents and students, welcome once more. As the Associate Dean of Academics, I shall be taking you through a journey of what you will be expecting in the next 5.5 years of your journey of becoming an Indian medical graduate. So, as you all are aware, our whole curriculum is based by what is governed by the National Medical Commission. They introduced in the beginning in 2019 the competency-based medical education. They have revised it over the time, and we at KMC Mangalore are following the latest guidelines which are based on the regulations of the Graduate Medical Education 2024. So the batch of 2025-26, you will be known as that batch throughout your professional career in KMC Mangalore. Your academics is divided basically into 4 phases. It is called as first professional, second professional, and the third professional is divided into third professional part 1, we call it TP1, and third professional part 2, that is TP2. The first professional, second professional, and third professional part 1 is 1 year, that is 12 months each, and third professional part 2 is 18 months. Remember, the months of August for first professional, second professional, and third professional part 1 are the exam months or the university exam months. There is a proposal for next exam. We are not sure about it. As and when the NMC notifies it, you all will also come to know about that. Your graduate medical education is complete only when you finish your compulsory rotatory medical internship, which is a course of 1 year after you clear your third professional part 2 exams. And as per the NMC, all students who graduate from a medical college have to do their internship in that particular medical college only. No transfers are allowed to do internship in any other medical college. So what is the distribution of your subjects? So in first professional, the ones that I have highlighted in red, those are your core subjects as we call it. Those are the subjects in which you will be giving your exams. And there are many subjects which you will be doing across the phases, okay? So in first professional, you will begin with your foundation course and early clinical exposure from tomorrow onwards, okay? You will be introduced, you will begin with your main subjects after a period of 10 days, that is in the subjects of anatomy, physiology and biochemistry. You will begin with community medicine and family adoption scheme from the first professional, and this will carry on in your second professional and your third professional part 1. Along with this, we have ATCOM, which is a very important part of your curriculum, that is attitude, ethics and communication skills, as well as simulation-based teaching, which will begin from your first year and end only in your third professional part 2. In your second professional, you will be learning the subjects of pathology, microbiology and pharmacology, in which you will be having the university exams. Community medicine will continue in your second professional. You will begin with forensic medicine in your second professional, which will continue till your third professional part 1, and you will begin your clinical postings in your second professional along with the subjects of medicine, surgery, obstetrics and gynecology. In your third professional part 1, your main core subjects that you will be giving exams in will be the community medicine, forensic medicine and toxicology, ENT, that is otorhinolaryngology and ophthalmology. And you will also be learning, continuing to learn your medicine and the allied subjects, surgery and the allied subjects, and obstetrics and gynecology, pediatrics and orthopedics, and your clinical postings will continue. In your last and final, that is third professional part 2, you will begin with the electives, which will be for a period of 1 month, along with medicine and allied subjects, surgery and allied subjects, obstetrics and gynecology and pediatrics, and your clinical postings, okay? So what are these allied subjects that I just mentioned now? So when I say medicine and allied, the allied subjects in medicine include psychiatry and dermatology, which includes venereology and leprosy. Respiratory medicine, which was part of the allied subject, is now part of general medicine itself for the undergraduate curriculum. What do I mean by allied subjects in surgery? Orthopedics, anesthesiology, radiology and radiation oncology. These are allied subjects associated with surgery. So how do we deliver the curriculum in Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore? So only 1/3 of your lectures will be the didactic lectures, where the teachers will be talking to you about certain topics. Majority of the curriculum is delivered through small group teaching. When I mean small group teaching, the whole class will be divided into small groups of 25 to 30 students, and you will have one teacher whom we call as a facilitator, who will be asking you regarding some topics. So it's basically an interactive class where we have many different innovative mechanisms of teaching, like case-based learning, problem-based learning, role play, seminars, and many, many more. We also have something called as alignment and integration. By what do I mean by alignment and integration? When we talk about integration, it could be a horizontal integration between the subjects that you're learning in that particular phase. For example, one topic will be taught simultaneously in anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry, or it will be a vertical integration. For example, a topic in physiology may be integrated with a topic from medicine so that you learn medicine as a whole, okay? So that is what we mean by the competency-based education, and each of these will have certain competencies which you all have to clear so that you clear your exams. We also have self-directed learnings, which is basically through a online mode. In your first professional and second professional year, we have practical labs, field visits, which is conducted by the community medicine department, and your clinics, which is basically a student-doctor learning method. When I'm talking about integration, we also have some linker cases which will begin from your first year and which will be scaled up through your second year, third professional part 1, and finally to your third professional part 2. So this is how you will learn medicine as a whole. We have an excellent skill lab. So before you practice your skills on the patients, you will have hands-on experience on the mannequins which are available in our skill lab. So that before you practice it on the patients, you have done your skills on the mannequins, and these skills what you perform will be called as a certifiable skills, which is as per the curriculum. You have a very important part of your study life, academics, called as the e-logbook. Now what is this e-logbook? E-logbook is a verified, it's a documentation of your progression as a learner. So this e-logbook contains everything that you're going to be doing on a day-to-day basis, the practical exercises, the skills that you perform, the clinical cases, the seminars that you take, the continuous assessments that you do, everything is linked to this e-logbook. Please see that this e-logbook is completed. Students have to actively ensure that this e-logbook is completed at every single block. Each phase is divided into certain blocks. You have to complete it before that block ends. Another very important thing is, from this year onwards, the marks that you are obtaining in your e-logbook is directly integrated with the SLCM 2.0. And all these marks are counted for your internal assessment. Now, what are the different types of assessments we have? We have internal assessment, which consists of your formative assessment, what we call as your sessional exam, your continuous assessments, which will be in the form of certain tests that you all answer in your blocks, and as I mentioned earlier, many of the contents of your e-logbook, the assessments which are done through the e-logbook. And what is a summative assessment? The summative assessment is your university exams. So what are the summative exams that you have to give? So in your first professional, remember the ones that I had highlighted in red, anatomy, physiology, biochemistry. Second professional, pathology, microbiology, pharmacology. Third professional, part 1, community medicine, forensic medicine, otorhinolaryngology, and ophthalmology. And third professional, part 2, medicine and its allied subjects, surgery and its allied subjects, obstetrics and gynecology, and pediatrics. Now this is something really very important that I want each and every parent as well as the students to understand. So to appear for your summative exam or the university exam, you need certain criteria. These criteria are laid down by the National Medical Commission, and we follow it to the T. So what are the criteria that is required? There are basically two main criteria. One is you have to be eligible through your internal assessment. Two, you have to be eligible through your attendance. So what is the internal assessment? You need to have 50% in theory and practical and not less than 40% individually in theory or practicals. What I mean to say is if you have scored 40% in your theory, you should score at least 60% in your practicals to have a combined mark of 50%. So completion of all certifiable competencies, that also is actually a part of your internal assessment and the attendance criteria. I shall be talking in detail about attendance criteria. So just in short, 75% attendance in your theory and 80% in your clinicals or practicals as well as your family adoption program and 75% in your ATCOM to appear for exam in that particular subject. Now coming back to internal assessment, please remember the internal assessment marks are not added to your university marks. It is just an eligibility criteria for you to appear in the examination. So it will be reflected in a separate heading in your marks card. So the internal assessment marks in your first year would be 100 marks for the theory and 100 marks for practical. Different subjects have different, for example, medicine and surgery have 200 marks. You don't have to know about it now. When you come to those subjects, they will tell you in detail. So what contributes to your internal assessment marks? So the main contribution comes from your formative assessments and your continuous internal assessment. What do I mean by continuous internal assessment? All the block exams, all the things that you do in your e-log books, how you have performed your seminars, what you have done in your practicals, as well as ATCOM. So please remember, a combination of these two will give you your internal assessment. So please do not take your block exams lightly. It gives almost equal weightage is given to the marks from the continuous internal assessment as well as your formative assessments. When you go to your respective subjects, your teachers there will tell you the exact components, the exact amount of marks for each of these components so that you are very clear and you know that you have to score well throughout. So if a student has shortage of internal assessment, they have to follow the university regulation. So if a student has shortage of internal assessment, he will not be allowed to appear for the regular university exam. He will have to appear for the supplementary exam. And when will he be allowed to appear for the supplementary exam? When he is required to write a remedial sessional exam, both theory and practical, which will consist of the whole portion. Please remember, when you have 3 sessional exams, your final sessional exam, that is your third sessional exam, will have the whole portion of your respective subjects. So the remedial exam will also be like that. When is it conducted? Somewhere during the time of the regular university exam. Students who clear that remedial exam will be permitted to answer the supplementary exam. So when they have shortage of internal assessment, they will not be allowed to appear for the regular university exam. And when a student has appeared for the remedial exam and whatever marks he gets, his marks for the internal assessment will be rounded off at 50% because this was an additional chance given to the student to appear and be eligible. Okay. What happens when a student still does not clear the remedial sessional exam? Then he will have to go back to the junior batch and answer all the sessional exams so that he becomes eligible and he will be appearing for the university exam the next year along with the junior batch. The second important eligibility criteria that I mentioned was attendance. So what is eligibility for a subject? As far as attendance is concerned, 75% attendance in theory, 80% in practical or clinical. As mentioned earlier, there are certain subjects which are taught in different phases. For example, community medicine begins in professional year 1, continues in professional year 2, and then ends in third professional part 1. In each of these phases, you have to have 75% attendance, and similarly, 80% in your family adoption scheme. Okay? Similarly, medicine begins in second year, ends in third professional part 2. So in each of these, you have to have the required criteria of attendance. Okay? I hope I've made myself very clear. Similarly, the continuous assessment for community medicine will begin from your first professional. It will continue in your second professional and finally end in your third professional. So it doesn't mean that though you're not giving your final university exam of community medicine in first professional, doesn't mean you have to take that subject lightly, because whatever seminars, whatever things you do in community medicine will be assessed as per the continuous internal assessment. So if a student doesn't have this attendance criteria, again, they have to follow the university norms. So what is that university norm? Up to 10%. We as a college, we know that sometimes you may need to take a medical leave. So the university has benevolently told that even if there is a gap of 10%, if there is a medical reason or if the student takes part in some extracurricular activities, 10% of attendance can be given. But if a student is, whenever a student is taking a medical leave, my humble request to all parents and students, please see that it is certified by one of our doctors, and the medical certificate should be given immediately after the leave of absence. It cannot be given just before the exams. It has to be given immediately after the particular leave of absence to all the concerned heads of the department and the subjects in which the student has missed his or her particular attendance. So students who have attendance between 60 to 75% in each component, they will be given remedial sessions to make up the attendance. So when are the remedial sessions conducted? They will be unfortunately conducted during the study holidays. So such students will not be allowed to go home during the study holidays. It will be conducted during the regular university exams and the gap between the university and supplementary exams, so as to make the student make up his attendance up to 75% in theory and 80% in practicals or clinical. Students who make up their attendance through these remedial measures, as we call it, will be eligible to appear for the supplementary exam, not the regular university exam. And students with less than 60% of attendance in each component will have to make up the attendance by joining with the junior batch. So the summative exams, I already mentioned, you will have your theory papers, you will have your clinicals or practicals, and you will have a Viva VOC. The Viva VOC marks are added to the practical or the clinical examination. A provision for skill assessment is also there in your practical exams, and also there is assessment of ATCOM in both your theory as well as practical exam. Okay? NMC has laid a lot of emphasis on these ATCOM sessions, so you cannot take these ATCOM sessions lightly. Supplementary exam is generally held 3 or 4 weeks after the declaration of the results. It is mandatory to get 40% marks separately in theory and practicals, but a total of 50% marks in theory and practicals. I already explained to you about the 40-60 between theory and practicals. When there are 2 papers, say of 100 marks each, the sum total of the 2 papers should be at least 40%. That is, student should score at least 80 on 200, provided he or she scores 60% in the practicals. Okay? There are no grace marks as per the NMC. If a student fails in the second year, he can attend classes with the third year, but he will not be allowed to answer the exams in third professional part 1 until he clears all his subjects of second professional. Okay, similarly, between third professional part 1 and third professional, part 2. So what are the number of attempts in your, which is allowed for every student? In the first year, it is maximum of 4 trials or 4 years. Even a single appearance is considered an attempt. For example, if a student decides to appear only in anatomy and not in physiology and biochemistry, thinking he or she is not very prepared, even that appearance in only anatomy is considered as one attempt. Okay, I hope I've made myself very clear. And NMC allows only 4 attempts. And the whole completion of course, that is from the time you're joining, you have to complete your whole course within 10 years, including your internship. Okay, so this is what everybody will be very excitedly waiting for. This is your academic calendar of the first professional year. So you all begin tomorrow with the foundation course. You begin with your first block on October 6th, and that will end on January 26th. So your first sessional exam will be in January between 3rd and 9th. Then you have a small vacation. Then your second block begins on January 19th. And then you have a second sessional exam which starts on April 10th. You again have a small vacation after that. Then your third block will begin on April 27th. And your third and final sessional exam, which will mimic the university exam, will be from July 13th to July 24th. And you have a study holidays in July, and your university exams will begin in August. Please remember, these are tentative dates. Please do not start booking tickets for the child's vacation right now, because sometimes there will be minor changes, 1 or 2 days here and there. So these are not exactly fixed dates, but they're just giving you a timeline. Okay. As mentioned by Dr. UNNIKRISHNAN and Dr. MURALI, there's a life beyond medicine. So we have a lot of outbound. We allow students to go for outbound electives, for conferences, research, sports, and culturals. And I would like to quote our alumni, Dr. Raghuram Pillar Shetty. Sir had also projected his picture when he spoke about some of our really renowned alumni. He's one of the youngest persons to receive the Order of the British Empire. He's a Padma Shri awardee, and he's an extremely proud alumnus of Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. We had invited him some time back to address our students during our college day, and he had told about these 9 sutras, which I think every student beginning their journey in medicine should know. So I quote him. The first sutra is a patient. Your patient is the most important person. Respect him and devote your time to him, and see that you listen to his problems. Second sutra, live by ethics. Live by the pillars of ethics throughout your student as well as your professional life. The third sutra, very important, communication. Words can cure sometimes, relieve often, but comfort always. Focus on your education, on your goals in life with single-minded perseverance. Next is about the rat race. Very, very true. Don't get into the rat race. Be together. Just, I think about a week back during one of our surgery CMEs, one of our plastic surgeons said, she and another colleague of hers graduated together. They were the first plastic surgeons to have graduated from Chennai and have come to Mangalore. And her professor told them, you are both in the same profession. Don't compete with each other. Complement each other. I think when all of us medical professionals begin to complement each other, only then the profession can grow. Next, charity. Learn the essence of giving back. Dr. Murali also told, learn to give back to society, learn to give back to your alma mater. Only when you give back, you realize how much happiness it can generate. Human values, honesty, integrity, sincerity, and being fearlessly courageous for what you stand for. Remember, attitude determines altitude. Attitude will determine how far high in life you can climb. Next, meditation. Reflect on whether you have made a difference, whether you walk gently on this earth, and whether you have your feet always grounded. Reflection is a very important part, and we also teach you reflection as part of our ATCOM curriculum. And last but not the least, the 9th Sutra, never ever forget your mother, your parents, and your motherland. Wherever you are, come back and serve for your country, and always remember the love and nourishment that your parents, and the encouragement that your parents have given you, because of which you are here today. So with this, I would like to conclude my session. I would again conclude with a quote by again Sir William Osler, who said, "The practice of medicine is an art, not a trade. It's a calling and not a business." I hope you remember this throughout your student life and your future professional life, wherever you are, and enjoy your journey in the pursuit of knowledge, service, and empathy. Thank you so much for your patient hearing.
Thank you, ma'am. I request Dr. SHEETAL ULLAL, Associate Dean, Research and Administration, and Professor of Pharmacology, Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, to give an overview of avenues of research.
So, once again, welcome all of you. Am I audible? Yeah. Welcome all of you to Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. Congratulations and wishing you all the best for this journey. It's only for the advanced scientists to do research. No, it is just your own curiosity which is channelized, formalized. So it is poking, prying with a purpose. Identifying what you don't know and having the willingness to find out more about what we don't know. So there are so many things that we don't know. There are so many things that we want to find out more about. So identifying those problems around us and find solutions to this is what research entails. So as I said, anyone can and everyone must do research. So going one step further, it's about collecting information, but not just collecting information, systematically analyzing that information, and then coming to a conclusion. Once you have come to the conclusion, telling that to the rest of the world. This is what research is going to be. Also, seeing what everybody else sees, but thinking what nobody else thought, with the same vision, with the same observations. Think different and see what else can be seen between the lines. That is what research is. And why do we need to do research? The future world is going to be ruled by thinkers. There is, as our dean already said earlier, AI is coming in a big way. So what is it that is going to differentiate the ones who are going to be successful? Or everywhere, all professions, people are saying your jobs will go. Many are saying doctors, you all will not be needed because AI is taking over. There's going to be an AI doctor. The one who is able to think like a human is going to make the difference. And for that, you need to think, ask questions, be curious, and look for answers that only a human can give. India is a formidable challenge as far as healthcare is concerned. And how to answer that problem or how to find a solution to the problem of healthcare in India, one is by increasing the number of doctors, but also looking at some other solutions by having more doctor scientists. Most of us scientists are not into the field of medicine. But we need more scientists in the field of medicine. And one should learn to analyze the findings and tell it to the world. And hence, we need to learn, when would you learn it? Not after you've become a doctor, but during this course is when you learn. And research is something that no amount of telling would teach you. You would have to actually do it to learn how to do research. There are major opportunities in KMC Mangalore, unlike most other medical colleges where there is so much of impetus on research. All students are formally taught to be part of a research project as a group. So there is one compulsory project for all the students in a group, but individually as well you are encouraged to do research. So if you are interested, all you have to do is meet one of your guides, meet any of your faculty members, and they'll tell you how to carry out that research. We also have a student research forum. Sir also mentioned about it earlier. So you could either be a part of the forum or you could discuss it with the student research forum as to how to go about doing your research for those who are interested. Indian Council of Medical Research offers short-term studentship for undergraduate students, and in 2025, 92 of our students had applied. So this is available only for the first year and the second year students. So a maximum of 500 in our college are first year and second year. In the next year, 2026 will be your opportunity to apply for ICMR STS, and I want at least 100 students from only this batch to be applying. Can I get a confirmation from you all? Yes, thank you. At least 100 from the 250 of you all must apply to ICMR. And all 250 I would encourage to have at least one publication when you take your degree 5.5 years later in the same hall. I hope all of you have at least one publication. You have 5.5 years to do that. 20 of our students have been successful in getting the grant from ICMR, and a similar matching grant is given by Manipal Academy of Higher Education, so 20 more will get the MAHE grant. Apart from the grant, there is also more monetary incentives for students who publish. So when you publish, you will get some points which can be encashed as a monetary incentive for having a research publication. And believe me, so far till August 2025, we have about 300 publications for KMC Mangalore, and 66 out of them are by students. First author as a student. So that's a huge number. You all have to join that group and do research and publish. Apart from just research, we also have a lot of opportunities for participating in ideathons, hackathons, and as sir put in his slides, many of our students have already got patents. So I hope you all join that culture, and any idea that you have, just discuss with any of your guides, or you can come and meet me. We would tell you how to go about patenting your idea. Thank you. If there are any questions, we may take after a while. Okay, thank you.
I now request Lieutenant Colonel retired Ramanatha Shetty, Chief Warden, KMC Hostels, Mangalore campus, to orient the students about the hostel rules and facilities.
Good morning, all of you. We have already interacted for the last couple of days. We have interacted, and you all have already spoke to Zolo team, mess, and the hostel people. I'll just quickly go through, just at the cost of repetition, because I heard a lot of you, out of curiosity, have gone through the YouTube video of last year's orientation. So you're all well versed with the hostel rules and regulation. Notwithstanding, I'll just quickly cover this: facilities, maintenance, conduct, rules to be followed in the hostel, hostelry request, vacating the hostel, and the shifting at the fag end of academic year, and mess facilities available. Facilities, as you know, most of you already started staying. We got TV, reading rooms, solar heated water, water coolers with aquaguard and Wi-Fi. Maintenance, you all know we got maintenance partner. Zolo is our maintenance partner. All rooms will be cleaned by the Zolo team. And already, I suppose you have all downloaded the Zolo app. Any issues with the room, you have to raise a ticket in the Zolo app, and that will be addressed. Rest, you already all this, you are not supposed to do any kind of alteration in your room, and housekeeping will take care of all the requirement in your respective rooms. Conserve water. As I already told you, out of the hostel, if you're moving, in daytime, in case you're moving out of the hostel, you're supposed to inform the hostel officials on duty. They'll be there 24/7 for you to report any issues concerning your stay in the hostel or any other issues. They're going to be your first point of contact. Silence hour is from 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. These are the, already you know, you're not supposed to keep any pet, cooking, substance abuse, liquor, ragging is not allowed, television, in the private television in the room, not allowed, and no, don't keep any valuables in your room as well. Already I told you, we follow system of curfew. For first year it is 8:30, you're supposed to be getting inside your hostel complex. In case, if you get late, there shouldn't be any reason for that. You're supposed to inform the hostel warden well in advance. Visitors inside the rooms not permitted. There's a visitor room in the hostel. In case somebody is coming to meet you, they are supposed to meet the hostel officials and come to the visitor room only. Nobody is allowed to enter into any student's room. Neither student is expected to move into some other's room or gather in one room. Self-explanatory, PDA is strictly forbidden. Kindly don't get into any kind of PDA activity inside the complex. Hostel leave. Any student who wishes to go home, their parents are supposed to send a mail from the registered mail ID minimum 3 days in advance. 3 days in advance I'm telling because generally we get huge volume of mail. It's not possible to clear the mail instantly. So, and mails are checked only during the office hours. So kindly send the mail minimum 3 days in advance. Mail should cover complete details, student information, that is admission number, student name, leave destination, mode of travel, and the student leave commencement date, including the time by which the student wishes to move out of the hostel, and return date as well. In case if a student doesn't turn up on a return date, the hostel officials, they'll get in touch with the parents. So please mention return date as well, that's mandatory. Local leave is not generally encouraged. In case if a student wishes to go avail a local leave, the parents need to give a consent, and whenever you send a mail, please follow trail mail so that we don't have to cross-check the origin of the mail. In case some student wishes to vacate the hostel at the end of the academic year, the parent have to send a mail to the dean on approval. Student can come to the hostel section, complete the hostel hostel quitting documentation, and then can move out after submitting details of alternative residence, some rental agreement or something like that. But student, in case if he or she moves in between the academic session, no prorated refund of hostel facility fee is admissible. So in case somebody wishes to move out of the hostel, please do so immediately on termination of the academic year. Finance, anything related to finance, those things, all your details will be there on the notice board. Kindly see the notice board frequently and complete the hostel dues. Mess, as you have seen, we generally serve both a mixture of South and North Indian dishes, and there's going to be a mess committee, student mess committee. That committee is empowered to decide menu, discuss the menu with the hostel staff, catering staff, and it's a North-South Indian mix. The meal is provided at present at a cost of 215 rupees 25 paisa with GST, and you must have paid around 58,000 rupees as mess facility fee. Every month, that mess fee of every month is deducted from that mess facility fee. As and when that money gets exhausted, parents are supposed to top up that. In addition, in the mess, as part of mess facility, we do have a facility for giving extra messing with extra cost. You must all have got a mess card. Whenever you want fresh juice or any additional thing, fresh juice you don't have to give demand. That will be available there in the mess when you go for lunch. For any other item like chicken or paneer or any other dish, you have to give your demand a day prior. And thereafter, you have to swipe the card. That will be at the additional cost. Please add to the mess timing. Meals are not supposed to be taken inside your room. In case if a student is not feeling well, genuinely not well, in that case the student can approach the mess and the meal will be delivered into the student's room. That is an exception, not a norm. Sickness, in case of a student, in case if a student is not feeling well, student is expected to report to the the hostel staff on duty. They are there 24/7. In case if they report, an ambulance will be called for, the student will be taken to the hospital, and in case hospital admission is not required, then student will be brought back in the same ambulance to the hostel premises. In case if a student gets admitted, the room partner is going to be there with the student in case if it's for a day. In case if the admission is prolonged, then either the parents, we inform the parents, either the parent have to come. In case if the parent is not able to come, then we have a facility for hiring caretakers in the hospital, but the fees has to be borne by the parents for that. For the student, as you know, we have for all your issues, first point of contact for you is the hostel staff. In case you got any problem in your room, you are supposed to raise a ticket on the Zolo app. In case if something the work is something that requires commitment of material, it may take at least a 24 hours time. If it is a minor problem, it will be rectified instantly. Please don't send any mail to Dean or anybody for all these issues. There are different channels of reporting, first being the hostel staff, then the Zolo. In case of any academic issues, there will be a teacher guardian associated with each student. The student can approach the teacher guardian, not to the hostel. Parents, I understand you all are genuine. You may feel little sinking feeling because the students are coming, going far away and going to be staying in the hostel. We are all here to take care of the students, but we solicit your cooperation. You have to understand, kindly don't attempt to make a mountain out of a molehill. Small little issues, the student should approach us. All of us are approachable. Kindly don't send long mail, it's of no use. This is going to be a hostel address. Once again, I wish you all the best. Wishing you Godspeed. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Nitin Kumar, Deputy Director, Student Affairs, MAHE Mangalore Campus, and Associate Professor, Department of Community Medicine, to address the gathering regarding student affairs and support system.
Good afternoon to all of you. So I'll be talking about the do's and don'ts as well as the student support system, what exists in our campus. So to begin with, the congratulations to the batch of 2025. Okay, we welcome to the campus and hope to interact with you for the next 5.5 years. I am the representative of Department of Student Affairs. The Department of Student Affairs is in Manipal under the able leadership of Dr. Geeta Maya, the Director Student Affairs. In Mangalore campus under me, my team consists of Dr. Nandita Shenoy, who is the Assistant Director Student Affairs, as well as we have 2 counselors. Now these 2 counselors are posted in rotation in the Student Support Center, along with the counselors from the Department of Psychiatry, as rightly pointed out by our Dean sir. So this support center is located at Bijay campus. Now this support center, why do we need a student support center? Now all of you have been are gathered here. Most of you have, I think, are going to stay with, stay far from your parents for the very first time. So there would be some adjustment issues, adjustment to the new place, adjustment to food, adjustment to friends, new curriculum, a very daunting curriculum. So some adaptability issues would be there. But most of these adaptability issues can be sorted out by communication. You communicate with your parents on a daily basis, communicate with your friends, make new friends, communicate with your teacher guardian. If nothing helps, then the counselors come into the picture. So these counselors will provide you guidance and provide you pathways as to how to deal with stress, how to deal with anxiety. So all matters discussed are kept strictly confidential. Students are encouraged to visit the student support center if they face any challenge. As the timings are put up, it is open from Monday to Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mentor-mentee program. Now each student is assigned a faculty as a mentor. Now, as I said, communication is very important. If you have any problem, academic, non-academics, the teacher guardian will be the right person to, approach, and he or she will guide you as well as give you some sort of suggestions or, some guidance. Now, mentors will guide students in both personal and academic matter. And please don't wait for the mentors to call you or contact you. On a daily basis, you are supposed to meet him or her and appraise her about the problems or the issues or your anything you want to discuss. We usually tend to submit a report at the end of every month telling about the progress of the students. But what happens is we end up calling the students rather than the students approaching us. So this shouldn't be the case. Now the students will have to stay connected with the assigned mentor throughout the course till he or she completes the compulsory rotatory medical internship. Student Health Clinic. Now the Student Health Clinic is located only at KMC Hospital, Attawar. All students of MAHE are covered under the MAHE Medicare plan for an amount up to 1 lakh for both OPD and IP services. Students are required to carry their ID card all the time while visiting the hospital. The ID card number is the Medicare number of the student, which is also called as a Medicare identity card. In case of ill health, students should report to the casualty at KMCH Attawar. Now students need to keep their parents as well as their mentors informed about their health related problem. Here I would request that if any student has an underlying morbidity or any illness, kindly bring it to the notice of the teacher guardian. For elective surgery, students are required to obtain parental consent, and it is recommended that one of the parents be present during the procedure. However, in case of emergencies, efforts will be made to contact the parents. To facilitate this, parents and students are required to keep the college office informed about any change in local address and telephone numbers. Safeguard your health. Now, Mangalore is endemic for malaria as well as dengue. You know that it's a post-monsoon season. So students, prevention is better than cure. So students are requested to take adequate protection in terms of wearing full-sleeved cloth or wearing a mosquito net or using a mosquito repellent. Okay? Avoid street food and any unhygienic eateries. Visit places where food is prepared and served in a clean environment. All students are recommended to take 3 doses of hepatitis B vaccination. No vehicles are permitted within the campus. Parents are advised not to give 2-wheelers or 4-wheelers to their ward, as the college logistic and public transportation facility is excellent to support their needs. Swimming in Arabian Sea is strictly prohibited. Social media and cybercrime. Use judiciously. Kindly refrain from posting any opinion in social media. Okay, right now you might be an individual, but at the end of the day, you are a student of Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. Any post any controversial post you make in an open social media can, bring a bad reputation to the college. Avoid controversial activity on social networking sites. As well as when you're making any transaction, be aware about the sites. Okay? Don't share your OTP and password with anyone. Dress code. General dress code. All students are required to wear scrubs prescribed by the institution during academic session, including lectures, practical, dissection, and formal functions. Formal footwear is recommended. Student must maintain clean, neat, and presentable attire. Flip-flops are not allowed. cap, short, torn clothes, or t-shirt with inappropriate messages or graffitis to alcohol, drugs, or other profane content. Students with long hair longer than the shoulder length must keep their hair tied. Smoking and substance use. Now, MAHE has a strict policy for prevention of substance abuse for students. All the campuses of MAHE are declared as alcohol tobacco-free campus. Possession, consumption, distribution of drugs, including tobacco and alcohol, is punishable, and action will be taken immediately, which includes suspension, followed by inquiry, and then again expulsion. Offenders will come under the purview of Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985 and will be liable for penal action. Random checks on students and hostels for substances of abuse, and if in doubt, students can be subjected to drug and alcohol tests as well. Ragging. KMC Mangalore has a zero tolerance policy towards ragging. Ragging in any form is strictly prohibited, and MAHE ensures that the enforcement of regulations to maintain a safe, ragging-free environment for all students. As per the KEA Act, ragging is a criminal offense and punishable with 1 year imprisonment. A dedicated anti-ragging committee is in place to oversee the implementation of anti-ragging policies. Students can approach this committee or use helplines to report any incidents confidentially. At the beginning of every academic year, it is mandatory for all the students to fill and submit an anti-ragging affidavit to ensure compliance with anti-ragging policies. The anti-ragging undertaking can be accessed through the following website. Once you complete the registration, student will receive an email with their registration number and web link. The student must forward this link to the chief warden email as part of the affidavit submission process. Sexual and workplace harassment. Any form of harassment, sexual harassment, bullying, or discrimination based on gender, race, religion, caste, or disability is strictly prohibited. An internal complaints committee is established to handle grievances related to sexual harassment. Students can submit their complaints through email to Dean or Student Information System KMCMLR at manipal.edu. In-person meeting with ICC or grievance redressal committee members can also be undertaken. Anonymous complaint can also be filed if students fear. Automated permanent academic account registry, that is the APAR ID. Now all students are mandatorily required to create an APAR ID if you have not already created and submit it to the college office on the notified date. Now APAR card is a lifelong ID number that tracks students' academic journey and achievements. For creating this ID, students can use the following link. Okay, it will be circulated if you do not have the link. But make sure that the name in Aadhaar card and the admission record must be the same when you create an ID. Also, the Aadhaar link mobile number must be available to log in to receive the OTP. We have a lot of co-curricular and extracurricular activities. We have student clubs and societies. If any student wants to be a part of any community service, then we have the National Service Scheme Mangalore campus, which is under the NSS coordinator, Dr. Ramesh Holla. We have a student council at KMC Mangalore, which would be a bridge, an integral body between the student and the administration. Additional points to note, students stay in the hostel during the first year is compulsory. Attendance and internal assessment are two valuable tools to monitor the academic performance of a student. At all times, students should conduct themselves in a manner befitting their professional education. Observe the dress code of the university. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Now, Ms. Drishya Kamath, Assistant Manager, Finance, KMC Mangalore, will give an overview of the financial matters.
Good afternoon to one and all. I am CA Drishya Kamath. So it gives me immense pleasure to welcome all our students and parents. So today I am standing before you to give a brief overview about your course fee payment and the payment process. So to make your payment easier and more streamlined, we have a dedicated platform called a Student Life Cycle Management Program, or the SLCM program. So in this portal, you will get all your academic and your financial information. So soon you'll get your login credentials to this portal to your learner's email ID. So once you log in, you have this admission profile where you'll get all your admission details. What I want to draw your attention is to the virtual bank account number. So for all Indian students, the payment of your fees, course fees in your next coming years has to be made to this virtual bank account number. So this number is unique for all students. So the account number will be MAHE, that is MAHE, followed by your roll number. So all students, please make sure you make the fee payment to your virtual bank account. And in case you are availing an education loan, please request your bankers to disburse the amount to this account itself. So next to, in the same profile, in the next tab, you have the financials tab. So in this tab, you will get your total fees, unpaid fees, and the payment details. Even the receipt for your fee paid can be downloaded from here itself. The due dates for the fee payment will also be mentioned here along with the total fees. So make sure all the fee payment is made within the due dates. So the notification of your second year or third year fees will be uploaded in the SLCM portal itself. So I request all the students and parents to log in and check for the due dates. So this year, since we are starting in September, next year you can expect that your fee payment might be in the month of August. So now if we do not make the fee payment on time, then interest at 12% per annum will be charged. And also the students have to give their no due certificate before writing any exams. So if you have not paid your fees, then we may not be able to give you the no due certificate. Both your course fee and hostel fee has to be paid before you write your exams. So through the SLCM portal itself, you can make the payment. It will take you to the payment gateways. You can choose your RTGS, NEFT, online payment as per your convenience. So in case of NRI or foreign students, you have to make payment in USD to the designated bank account of MAHE. And this account number is also available in the SLCM portal. So any other fees like examination, revaluation, exam fees, everything has to be paid through the SLCM portal. Please make sure cash payment, cash deposit to our MAHE account or ATM deposit to our MAHE account is not made. And there are few contact details mentioned. Please note down these email IDs and phone numbers. If there is any query relating to fees, please reach out to these. Thank you everyone. Wishing all the students the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Dr. Pooja Bhatt is the Chief Librarian at KMC Mangalore. I request ma'am to brief the students about library facilities here.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Pooja, Chief Librarian, myself. And I would like to give you a brief description about the library services, facilities, and what are the resources, and how you can access all these resources. So, this is our library. This is the central library, not the Bijay library, which you can access from second year onwards. We have two libraries, one at Bijay library and one at the central library. This is our structure of our department. It is the chairman, Dr. Anand. He is the chairman of library committee. This is the timings of library. On all the working days, including Sundays and all the public holidays also, our library will open from morning 9 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. And we have all the other facilities such as internet and Xerox facilities also till 11:30 p.m. This is the timings of central library. This is the basic science library. For the first year students, you have to access the Bijay campus library, and there the timings are from morning 9 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. It also open on all the days, including Sundays and all other public holidays. These are the facilities of our central library. We have personal reading room, that means discussion room, where you can discuss with your friends. You have about that library, your topics, or you can have group discussion in the Then this discussion room is available both at the Central Library and Vijay Library. And we have the open access for all the books. That means you can get the book of your choice from the rack, and 1 or 2 books. You can use the book and you can leave the book on the table. Then we have the photocopying facility where you can photocopy our, if you are any other articles or question papers, you can photocopy that also. And both the libraries, that is Central and Vijay libraries, both are air conditioned, and 150 to 200 seating capacity at the Vijay library. And RFID gate, that means we have the RFID gate at both Vijay and Central Library campuses. That means you are not allowed to take the books without proper entries or without the prior permission from the library staff. That means if you are taking the books outside without proper entries, it will get alarm. That means it will be notified, and our security guard will be also be there. So you are not allowed to take the books even outside the library, or even to the discussion room also. To the discussion room, you have to read with your own textbooks or notes book. This is the procedure for the library access. You have to show your ID card or library card, anything, or your admission order at the entrance of the security. Then open access, you can take the books from the racks, then get the required books from the racks, and after reading, leave the book on the table. No need to replace on the racks. These are the library rules. That means combo cards are compulsory because all the students should have their ID cards, and library books are not allowed from the reading hall to the personal reading room. And book issuing, that means home lending facilities not available for undergraduate students. Only for the PG students and faculty, we have the home lending facility. And absolute silence should be maintained in the library, and smoking is strictly prohibited. Readers in the library are not allowed to stretch their legs either on the table or other chairs. Sleeping inside the library is also strictly prohibited. Coffee cups and other eatables or juice are not allowed inside the reading hall. And dress code should be strictly followed. These are some of the first year data, resource materials. That means Ackland's video Atlas of Human Anatomy. It contains nearly 300 3D of human anatomy videos. So for these, actually there are 2 databases for first year. One is Ackland's video anatomy, and other one is Clinical Key Students, where you can get all the journals, books, and other videos and resource materials for first year students. I think by next week you will have separate sessions on this Ackland's anatomy and clinical key. So I will not go in detail about this. This is regarding clinical key student. It includes textbooks, videos, images, and quick access summaries, etc. This is the MU portal link. Once you go to the MU portal link, that means this is the MU portal link. Here you can access the library portal. See, I think this portal is available in all the systems of all the departments, and even through your Wi-Fi also. So here you have to select this is about the library portal. Here you can get all the library details, resources, and other library rules and regulations of the library. This is library access. Here you can get the library rules and regulations, everything. See, these are the library rules. First one is library catalog. That means you can search for the books, and a journal subscribe. What are the journals subscribed? And these are the online databases. Our Central Library is spending crores of rupees, nearly 4 crores of rupees for the online databases itself. So we have the online digital library. So you need not come to the library for these resources. All these resources you can access through your system or through your laptop also. See, these are the online databases. Nature, Oxford, Science Direct, Springer, everything you can access. And the most important, this one is for your exam purpose. This is most previous year's question papers also you can access through the library portal. You have to click on the previous year's question papers. Here you can get the undergraduate, postgraduate and diploma. You have to select your courses. For example, if you select for MBBS, then you will get the question papers of all the subjects which you can download or you can take the printout. This is on the subject wise, and under each subject it will cover all the years. These are the years. This is the previous year's question papers and open access. So free online journals. We have many online journals also which we have purchased, print plus online version. So these are the clinical key student, Cambridge core, all the databases. So this is regarding the library portal which you can access once you go to the MU portal. There is one option for the library portal. There you have to select Mangalore campus, and in Mangalore campus you have to select the Central Library Mangalore. So this is all these databases you can access. All these databases you can access even remotely also from your home or hostel. For that you have to send your email ID to the library mail ID so that we can activate your email ID to the Open Athens software. So you can access all these databases. You need not come to the library. If you don't have the time, you can access these databases from your home or hostel. So this is regarding the remote access. For that you have to send your email ID to the library mail ID. So this is the contact number of library. So you can mail to library to this lib.kmcml@manipal.edu. Even after using all these databases, remote access, everything, still you could not access any of the articles. You can directly send the full reference or what are the details you have to this library mail ID. So we are happy to send those articles. You have to get these articles from Manipal or from any other available libraries, and we will send back your required article to your email ID. So you need not worry about the articles which are not available with these databases. You can send directly to the, or if you need any your feedback or any your suggestion, you can send to the library mail ID. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now is the opportunity for parents and students to raise queries, if any. Our faculty administrators are here to clarify them. I request our Dean, Sir, Dr. B. UNNIKRISHNAN, our Associate Deans, Dr. SURESH SHETTY, Dr. SHRIKALA BALIGA, and Dr. SHEETAL ULLAL to kindly take their seats on the dais. I also request the head of the departments, Dr. Rajnigandha, Professor and Head Department of Anatomy, Dr. Anupama N, Professor and Head Department of Physiology, and Dr. Rukmini MS, Professor and Head Department of Biochemistry, to take their respective seats on the dais. Thank you.
A very good afternoon to all of you. Again, I welcome you to Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, a constituent unit of Manipal Academy of Higher Education, an institute of eminence deemed to be university. I hope the students and parents are not hungry, because we just provided high tea around 2 hours back or 1.5 hours back. So this is the forum. If you have any queries, both from the parent side and from the student side, you can ask. Myself, I am Dr. B. UNNIKRISHNAN, the Dean at Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. Along with me, there are 3 Associate Deans, Dr. SURESH SHETTY, Associate Dean in charge of Student Affairs, Dr. SHRIKALA BALIGA, Associate Dean in charge of Academics and International, and Dr. SHEETAL ULLAL, Associate Dean in charge of Research. Along with us, there are HODs of the main departments of first year, HOD of Anatomy, Dr. Rajnigandha, HOD of Physiology, Dr. Anupama, and HOD of Biochemistry, Dr. Rukmini. You can see from the stage, from their audience side, we are very gender, this thing, only 2 guys you can see on the stage, remaining all are females. Okay, so that is the way majority of the faculties, majority of the people working at Manipal Academy are ladies. Okay, it is a favorable for females. Okay, that's working environment. So you can see most of our HODs are alumni as well as ladies. Okay, now the forum is open. If you have any queries, please, you can ask both student side as well as parent side.
Good afternoon. I am Dr. Basu. I am from Udaipur Medical College. I did my MD there from there. Just a small query. They have to be in scrubs from tomorrow. So where it will be available and what will be the color of the scrubs?
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
The scrubs not from tomorrow. What we will be doing it, we will be sending the tailor to the campus. It will take some time. Tomorrow onwards, let them come with an apron and normal clothes. We will be sending the tailor to the campus, Vijay campus. They will take the measurement and there they will give the scrubs. It will take some time. It will take 15 days or maybe more than 15 days it will take. Till that time scrubs are available. They can wear their own clothes. As Dr. Nitin has already pointed out, the clothes which they can wear. Formal clothes, not the scrubs. Scrubs they can start wearing once they get the scrubs. Okay. I hope I have answered your question.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Here, Pramod Agrawal here. Congratulations on wonderful organization of the program today. I was hearing your talk, Dr. UNNIKRISHNAN, about AI. Madam ULLAL also mentioned it. I was just wondering how you're integrating AI into everyday learning for the medical students.
Thank you, sir. It's a very, very apt question. We will be starting Department of AI in Healthcare at Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. Shortly, we will be starting it. Just giving you a clue, we are part of the consortium. In the last financial budget, it was announced that there will be 3 AI consortium being made. One consortium was for healthcare, one consortium was for sustainable cities, and one was for agriculture. In the AI consortium, the lead is from IIT Delhi, and we are the consortium partners for that. So we will be, and even now also, whenever we call the resource persons from technological background, and they take sessions for the undergraduate student as well as postgraduate students. And I have seen most of the research which has been sanctioned by the funding agencies, most of the research are AI related research. And a lot of researchers are happening AI related. And we have a strong tie-up with NIT, National Institute of Technology, Suratkal, and Manipal Institute of Technology, Manipal. And we have sessions for AI, but shortly we'll be starting the Department of AI in Healthcare at Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. I hope, sir, I have answered your query.
So that's very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Sir, this is Avinash Sharma. I have one thing which I just wanted to ask. KMC is great college, right? And everybody knows it's a reality. But one thing is, from parent side, one thing is missing, which is a campus life. So you have actually already, plans maybe in the future, or maybe actually, you may be actually looking at this problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you for raising this query. As I had discussed with some parents regarding not having a uniform campus, it started as one medical college, Kasturba Medical College. There was no Manipal and Mangalore in '53. Only first 1.5 years the students used to spend in Manipal, remaining years under public-private partnership, because there were no hospitals in Manipal. Under public-private partnership model, Convent of Madras gave us 2 hospitals, which is 175-year-old hospital. So all the students in Manipal used to come to Mangalore from second year onwards, and they used to exit from Mangalore. Only entry was happening at Manipal and exit was from Mangalore. Then by around 65 or 70, Manipal developed hospital and we developed our preclinical wing. Then it became two different medical colleges, Kasturba Medical College Manipal and Kasturba Medical College Mangalore. That is the reason you see a scattered campus over here. But one thing I want to tell you, if you look at Mangalore, it's such a small city with all ultra-modern facilities. Mangalore itself is a campus, to be very frank with you. Wherever you go, you will only see KMC in entire Mangalore. Whether it is our hostel, whether it is our hospital, whether it is our administrative block, whether it is our Center for Basic Sciences, everything is there within 3 to 4 kilometers within Mangalore. And we provide buses. And for first year, there is absolutely, for them a campus is there in first year. Center for Basic Sciences. Once they finish first year and come to second year, the entire campus is there. They are coming to the main heart of the city. That is the campus. Did I answer your question, sir? Now, instead of going far off and developing a campus, I don't think at this point of time it is a viable option.
Sir, I really respect your answer, but only thing actually, I have a reservation. Means I know actually how people grow in a campus. So that particular, element which is required for, future growth, maybe actually, it's required for diversity of mindset. So it may be actually, management could think about it because they have already, ample resources.
Yeah, no, I will take your thing to the university and discuss with Vice Chancellor about this. But one thing I want to tell you, only in first year they are in Vijay. In second year onwards, they are with the third year, fourth year, final year, all of them stay together. The hostels are common. Only in first year, the hostels are separate. That brings another issue. There will be no ragging because nobody will be allowed to enter the Center for Basic Science campus without permission. This, your suggestions, I will take you to the university for consideration in the future.
Sir, your words are really encouraging and I really thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Chandra Prakash. I have got my daughter Mansi Prakash admitted in your prestigious institution. We have been allotted this institute in just second round, and we have just reported yesterday, and still we have not receiving any email from this institute, or if there is any WhatsApp group, please just add our number in that, and also please assign personal mentor for her.
Sir, the issue was, the reporting happened yesterday. I got the email ID only at 5:30, yesterday evening. 5:30, I got the emails of those students who have reported yesterday from the university. For us, there were no time to send you email because morning there was an orientation program. So that is, you will shortly get an email. Today itself you will get an email. And as with regards to the mentor, we will issue a mentor right now here only. Well, will Student Affairs, Dr. Nitin, I request Dr. Nitin to tell the name of the mentor as well as the mobile number and email ID of the mentor. Only problem because the reporting happened yesterday. So to mail you, we should get the email ID. Email ID came to us only by 5:30 in the evening. So we were not in a position to mail to that email ID. That was the only reason for that.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
As soon as possible.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
I am myself a faculty at one of the medical colleges in North India, and I just would like to appreciate the good work you all are doing and how much confidence all of you have to face the parents, and keep up the good work.
Thank
Great,
you
sir.
very much, sir. This encouragement will really help us
and I think
to work much more for the betterment of the students and to make sure that students will not have any difficulty because of lack of campus.
Yeah.
They will enjoy Mangalore, I am telling you, sir. After 4.5 years, they will tell that they want to do their post-graduation in Mangalore only. And after 4.5 years, 5.5 years, you will see your child will be better skilled than any medical student in the country. I will assure you.
Thank you. I also feel the same.
Sir, thank you. Thank you what you people are doing, and a very impressive presentation. All we have enjoyed since morning. Just a little suggestion I will like to submit to you, that the hostels are very good campus, but they are not having any indoor game facilities. Like we can have carom or badminton or like table tennis in the vicinity. It is very easy and very easily available also, and can be implemented in a very small area. It is just my humble suggestion. It is not any query. Thank you.
Sir, suggestions well taken. Earlier we had table tennis there. Now again we will put the table there. Chess, carom, everything we will make sure that it will happen within next 15 days. Chess, carom and table tennis. And moreover, sir, one thing I want to inform you, we have a very fantastic indoor sports complex. If you have not seen, please make some time and see the indoor sports complex. I have shown in my presentation. That is Marina, sir. What we do is that we arrange bus services from Bijay to Marina and back. All those who want to play basketball, indoor basketball, outdoor basketball, football, cricket, squash, table tennis, futsal, cricket, indoor cricket, gym, we provide bus services from Bijay to the Marina and back after the class hours. But your suggestion is well taken. Table tennis, carom, chess and other, excluding cards, all things will be provided in the hostel.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon.
It's a dream comes true, not for my daughter, it's for myself. As we are very layman person, not like all the dignities, parents are there.
Yes, sir.
Like students clubs are there.
Yes, sir.
I little request, is it possible to be a parents club so we can come to know what is happening or not? And we'll get together, like layman, it's feeling like proud. More of the dignities are sitting around us there. Some are doctor faculty, some are doctors, many are. And we are the very layman people like clerical cadre and ex-servicemen. That's I want ki some parents club is also there. So we come to know ki how the students are, my children and other children get nourished. Is it any parental problems are coming to upbringing our children? Please, sir, is it, if it is possible, do it, sir. Thank you. It's humble request.
Definitely, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Jai Hind, sir. You have served in army. We are proud of you.
Thank
you are
you,
not a layman. You have served the country.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You have served the country. Jai Hind to you, sir.
Thank
and
you.
to all
Jai
of
Hind.
us, all of us.
Thank you, sir.
Second
Thank you.
thing, what I have seen in the post-COVID, the parents have a common WhatsApp group. That has advantage also, that has disadvantage also. Okay, parents will have a common WhatsApp group. Small issue, they will make it into a bigger issue. I will give you some examples. I think all of you have seen our mess. All of you have got some time to see our kitchen. It is hygienically maintained and it is automated. Entire process automated. Then also there would be some issues here and there. That the parents' common WhatsApp, especially first year. In second year, the WhatsApp groups are not functional. Only first year the WhatsApp, then second year all students also doesn't want the parents to talk to each other. Okay, first year it is very active. Okay, and one of the parents will write that, "Ore mere khane mein baal mil gaya." Then it creates such a ruckus. "Ore baal kaise aa gaya? Are baal kaise aa gaya? Baal kaise aa gaya? Kiska baal hai?" तो प्रॉब्लम आप समझने की कोशिश करिए, मेस है। हम होटल में तो नहीं रह रहे, मेस इज मेस है, तो थोड़ा बाल आ जाएगा। पर आप किचन एक बार देख लीजिएगा। पर आपका सजेशन मैं ले रहा हूँ, पेरेंट क्लब मैं बनाऊंगा। व्हाई आई विल डू दैट, आई विल टेल यू, because the parents can come and they can address the students, not only your ward, even the senior students. I will make sure that parents clubs are created. Thank you. At least you can come and address students and saying that, they see one thing, you all have gone to college, we have gone to college. When we went to college, our parents never knew that when we went to college and when we came out. Today's parents know everything, 5 minutes what their ward is doing. मम्मा मैं खाना खा रहा हूँ मम्मा, अच्छा बेटा खाना खाने में क्या है, प्रोटीन नहीं है, अच्छा आपको फ्रूट्स नहीं दिया, नहीं मम्मा वो परसों एप्पल दिया था उसके बाद 2 दिन कुछ फ्रूट्स नहीं दिया। भाई हैं तो please we are all administrators, okay, please, okay, and your students have grown up. If there are any issue, let them come directly and connect with us. Many of you have, almost all of you have come and met us. Our rooms are open policy. Anybody can enter our room, whether it is student or parents. We have an open door policy. Even they need not take an appointment also. They can directly come to our chamber. If any issues are there, let them bring the issue to us. We will solve it in a day.
Good afternoon, sir. Myself, Dr. Shumanto Ghosh Maulik. I am head of the Department of Anesthesiology at Bardhaman Medical College. And I must congratulate you that compared to the government medical colleges that are there in the eastern part, the way you are trying to implement the competency-based medical education is really commendable, and it's a great job that you are all doing. Now my question is regarding the STS program, that since the campus is away, and if some student needs facilities of other subjects like microbiology, pathology, so how do they access that?
Okay, I will ask first CBME. My associate in academics will talk about CBME, and research, my associate in research will talk about research.
Thank you very much, sir, for complimenting our academic program. I appreciate it. Yes, and we do follow the CBME curriculum to the T, as you have seen that, whatever that we are doing. Regarding contacting the teachers for if at all any projects are there, each of the student has a mentor with them. So they can ask that mentor to give them a connection to the other teachers in the department. They will come through that department and that head of the department, and that's how the connections can be built. I think Dr. SHEETAL will talk more about it, yeah.
So, there are multiple ways in which the student can connect to teachers of the second year or third year. One is, as Madam said, there is a mentor assigned, so they can come through the mentor. The mentor will know, of course, all the teachers in the other departments also, but we also have a system where teachers of the other departments come to Bijay and address the students, and from there they can connect.
Yes, yes.
There is also a system where there is a student research forum, which is a group of students from second year, third year and all, including first year. In that, they can address that they need to speak to some other department faculty. Plus, students can also visit the departments directly to address the faculty members. Or if there is any issue, they can just walk into my room, I will help anytime.
Sir, we have, as you told, commented also on our CBME, we have small group teaching. Small group is actually small group. 25 students with 25 students only. And we have a large group teaching. 70% of our teaching are small group teaching. Number 2, we are integrating horizontal integration as well as vertical integration. When the integration happens, clinicians will come to basic science. When an anatomy class is taken, a surgeon will come and tell the students why they have to learn anatomy. Yes. When a physiology class is happening, a medicine person will come and tell the students why you should learn physiology. When we were doing MBBS, I never knew why are we studying anatomy, physiology and biochemistry. But now integration is happening from the 2019 batch onwards. And with regards to, and another thing I have seen, success of STS program, the topic should be interdepartmental, success would be much better. And if it is AI related also, success will be even much more better. I am seeing the students who are getting STS, they are interdepartmental STS project. Like first year, working with second year, either microbiology, pathology, or working with a clinical department to solve a problem. Those projects are getting funded by ICMR.
Yes, sir. Your advice is well taken, sir. Actually, my query was, since they are not allowed to go outside the basic...
No, they are allowed to go.
Okay.
Sir, not a jail. They are allowed to go.
That I understand.
9 to 5 only they have to attend classes. After 5 they can go out, sir. Even in between they can ask the teacher and tell that I have to meet a medicine faculty or a surgery faculty or a microbiology faculty, pathology. They are welcome to go, sir.
In that case, access will be given to them.
Vehicle will be given.
Okay.
If there are 10 students, we will arrange a vehicle for them to go and meet them and come back.
Yes.
No problem, not at all a problem.
My query is served, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, I have one very small request. I have gone through the student handbook in which I have seen that in our written examination, we have to do in a written online digital screen type writing. And since till our NEET exam, I have only given in the pen and paper mode only. Sir, is there any option so that we can get practice for writing in online digital screen before the examination so that it will be easier to cope up with that at that time?
Yeah. No, your question is very, very good. His question is, our examination is paperless examination. Okay, we use pad known as e-pad. Looks like an iPad. That students need not buy. We give the students the e-pad, okay, and in the e-pad they have to put their biometry and entire detail will be opened up. Okay, during the examination they will be given the e-pad. Whatever they write, it will be stored in the cloud. If there is a technical glitch in the e-pad, how much time it takes to solve it, maybe 10 minutes or 5 minutes, they will get another e-pad and they put the biometry, and where he has stopped the question, same thing will start from there. And he will get the 10 minutes extra. If MCQs are there, 20 MCQs, 20 minutes, 21st minute you cannot see the MCQ, 20th minute the MCQ will close. So answering to your question is, we will give you ample opportunity so that you will be trained, you can play with e-pad, you can do lot of things before even your formative exam. Formative exam means sessional exam. You will have ample opportunities for training. e-pad people will come to your class and train you, so that you are very comfortable. And once you start using e-pad, you will not like writing in pen and paper, because you don't have to draw anything. You can just if you want to draw a circle, you can just take the circle and put it there. It will automatically come. If you have to color it, you just put which color you want to put it, color will come directly. Got my point?
Yes, sir.
Training will be held. I think shortly, within 15-20 days, training will be held. Many times, how many times you want training, we will give you.
Okay, sir.
So till you become comfortable. You don't have to buy any e-pad and all. E-pad is bought by KMC and we will give you for the exam and then we'll take it back. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
In the foundation course only we will train you. Foundation course will start from tomorrow. We will train you. Sir, one thing I want to tell you, the typical examination pattern what we follow here, the valuation pattern, we have, right now we have 650 students, 250 in Manipal, 250 in Mangalore and 150 in Manipal Tata Medical College, Jamshedpur. These are the 3 medical colleges under Manipal Academy of Higher Education. Question papers are same for all the 3 centers. Valuation is also same. We do a distributed valuation. If I am evaluating question number 1, I will evaluate question number 1 for all the 650 students. If madam is evaluating question number 2, madam will evaluate question number 2 for all the, because if I am tough for all 650. If madam is lenient for all 650. Got my point? So that means that we don't go for second valuation. Got my point? But there are third valuation is there. That also we are planning to stop. We are coming out with some other things which we will let you know later when it is implemented. But our examination pattern is very, very this thing. We don't have any issues in the examination pattern.
Good afternoon, teachers. My name is Aditi Agrawal. I have a very generic question, and my apologies if it's not very well framed. But this is, for all of us, this is a very new academic environment. Leading these past 2 years, we have a goal, but now it's turned into an even bigger goal. So coming here, we've spoken to our peers, we've spoken to our seniors, and everybody has given us their own perspective. But as teachers, before beginning this journey, please could you give us certain tips on the subjects on how to begin? In the end, I know it's to each one its own, but still it would be really helpful if you could guide us in the first, before beginning the foundation course and everything.
First of all, I congratulate you, all of you, for having faith in us and joining Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. Congratulations to all of you. With regards to the subject, you can go to the department, talk to the HODs, talk to the other faculty members, talk to your mentor. They will be giving you much more guidance than me. But one thing I would like to tell you, the most important quality a doctor should have, or anybody should have, is humility. Humility. Second is communication skills. Third is attitude. Okay, fourth is ethics. Compassion. All those things you try to have, because I am seeing nowadays the students are least bothered about their teachers. They don't even wish their teachers. Okay, these are all the keys which I can tell you before you embark on your medical career. Humility always will help you. Got my point? Communication is the best skill. Somebody was asking me that if AI comes, then there is no need of doctors. No, AI cannot have compassion. AI cannot have humility. AI can't have all those things. Only difference what I have told you in my presentation, differentiation would be doctors who know AI will do better, doctors who don't know AI will not do better. But with regards to be regular in your academics, be regular. Doesn't mean that 24 hours you have to study. Be regular, whatever is taught in the classroom, at least if you can pay attention to the classroom, attend the classes regularly and go back to your room, half an hour, 1 hour, revise it and go out, do extracurricular activity, don't sit in the room. Got my point? Don't be glued to your technology partners. For example, mobile phone, iPad, laptop. Please go out, communicate with people, make friends. All this, because all those things will help you to grow. Okay, I am not telling you to medicine is very tough and 24/7 you have to study. No, you attend regular classes and be very punctual. Attend your practical classes will help you. Whatever you have learned in these classes will help you for the examination.
Thank you,
okay?
Sir.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Dr. Jitin Kharbanda from ESI Dental College. I am a professor there. And I must congratulate the whole team at KMC Mangalore for organizing such a beautiful function and commencing their classes. And I must tell everybody that I am a proud alumnus of Manipal Academy of Higher Education. And I was there, did my graduation as well as my post-graduation from MCOD's Manipal. So I am actually amazed with the kind of journey which this university has taken from the year 1995 when I joined to the present state this whole institution is. Just a small query, sir. These all students, there's a 250 batch student which is there, and they'll all be taking their different journey along the course. So they'll be fast learners, slow learners. I myself am at a dental institute where we are identifying these candidates. So there must be a program if we can all have an input about the faculty side, that how do they identify the fast learners and slow learners, and any remedial measures which are being taken for the slow learners. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. That I will ask my associate in academics to answer your query. But one thing I will tell you, please stand up, sir. You are 1995 batch alumni of MCOTS Manipal. There is another alumni, 1999 batch MCOTS Manipal. Please stand up. Okay, let's see. There are two alumni sitting next to each other, and you are not spoken. You have not spoken. You don't know that madam is also from MCOTS Manipal of 1999 batch. Okay, if you had just communicated with madam, you would have known that all alma mater is same. Okay, now for a slow learner and a fast learner, I will ask madam to answer.
First regarding the slow learner, so after every block exam, the teachers, the heads of the department and the teachers of that respective department will go through and find out who the slow learners are. Remedial measures are offered to them. Even the mentors, when the students connect to the mentors also have a list of the slow learners among their mentees. So they will offer them remedial measures like special classes, or they will ask them in which areas they need support, and all those remedial measures are given to the students. That is one thing. The second thing is regarding advanced learners. So every year we identify students, or sometimes students themselves seek the teachers, and these kind of students who are doing very well in their academics, they are allowed to go for international partner scholarships or through our exchange programs, or encouraged to attend conferences or take part in various research programs. So that's how we encourage the students who are advanced learners. I hope I have answered your query. Yeah, thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Dr. Syed Mohsin. I'm a professor of pharmacology in Mysore Medical College. I'm working in Mysore Medical College since 25 years. My expectation was that my son would get seat in Mysore Medical College. Just by few marks, he missed Mysore Medical College. And we had an option of getting seat in JSS Medical College, Mysore. I'm basically from Mysore itself. But we preferred KMC Mangalore over JSS Medical College by its reputation, its academics. I have heard a lot about KMC Mangalore. So I preferred, the ranking of KMC is above the ranking of Mysore Medical College, though it is a government medical college which is 100 years old. So I congratulate your team, and the way they have organized this orientation program and white coat ceremony is fantastic. And I heard about the pattern of evaluation from you just now, that a single question will be evaluated by a single teacher for all the students. That is wonderful, because what the RGHS way of evaluation is entirely different. I will be evaluating the entire paper for one student, and my colleague will be evaluating the entire paper for the other student. He may be liberal, I may be strict. So there is partiality in the examination. Such a pattern is not there here. So it's a very wonderful type of evaluation. So I congratulate the team, the college. So I had one doubt, sir. I met you personally in your office when I visited first. You were telling that one new building is getting constructed in Bejoy campus. So what facilities will be provided in that new building, sir?
First of all, sir, congratulations that your son had chosen KMC Mangalore over JSS. Thank you very much. Second thing, just I will tell you, I am seeing for the last 2 years, first preference for the Karnataka, we have 52 KEA seats. First preference for KEA is BMC Bangalore. Second preference I am seeing it for the last 2 to 3 years, it is Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. The first student who joined Kasturba Medical College is 800 rank or 700 rank. And our all seats went over KEA in 3,500 rank for general category. KEA 3,500 rank for general category. Our all seats of general category under KEA got over in 3,500. Second, sir, when I did the presentation, I showed you the knowledge block. The building which is going to come next to the hostel is the knowledge block, which I showed you. And along with that, the next 2 slides, I showed you what all things are there in the knowledge block. Number 1, there will be a world-class library in the knowledge block. Okay, knowledge block will have a library, reading room. It is actually a 4-storied, 3-storied building with a lower basement also. It will have a state-of-the-art library. It will have a reading room. It will have a demonstration room. And it will have 2 big lecture hall, one of 350 capacity, state-of-the-art lecture hall, one of 150 seater capacity. Along with that, there will be medical education rooms also. We will conduct conferences and seminars and CMEs and all there. That building will be starting, we'll start that building. Construction is almost over, interior work is happening. By November 2025, your son's batch would be the first batch to occupy the building. From the hostel, they can just walk down and go to the classroom. So these are all the facilities what are available in the building. I have already shown it in my PowerPoint presentation. That's also.
Thank you, sir. We missed that your presentation. We came a little late.
Yeah, that's the thing. I have shown the knowledge block plus 2 more slides, what all things are there in the knowledge block, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Biju. I'm not a doctor. There are a lot of commendable opinions coming here which has cemented KMC's repute. It's unquestionable. But I would start off with congratulating the students. It's their day today. So congratulations and do good. And we were hearing from your lecturers, like to be empathetic, to have humility, to be humane. So go ahead with that with a clear objective. And I just have one thing. It was a very commendable and informative presentation. But the only thing which either I overlooked or was not there was, let's say, 5.5 years down the line, would a KMC alumni have a preferential quota for PG? Is there anything there? Maybe or strategically would be looked at, because there are universities in India.
Your questions are over, sir?
Yes,
okay.
I'm done.
Okay. Mr. Biju is here because one alumni, my own student, Prashant Prabhu, advised Mr. Biju, correct?
You got a great memory, yes,
okay.
that's right.
Dr. Prashant Prabhu is an ENT surgeon in Dubai. He recommended Biju to join KMC Mangalore, not KMC Manipal.
No, it's the other way around. Back in 1989, I did my engineering in Mangalore.
Okay.
And KMC was always a synonym for me.
Okay.
And I was always obsessed with the brand.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a different thing. It's not because of Prashant.
Prashant, okay. Now, answering your question, earlier, before the NEET examination, there were quotas. Quota was there for MAHE students in the PG entrance examination. But after the NEET, there are no more quotas in any medical college. All the students have to appear for NEET, and based on the NEET ranking, they get the seat. But there are few colleges, minority institution, that also they have to come through the NEET. Depending upon their religious status, minority institution, linguistic, whatever, they will have a preferential. But ours, deemed university, we don't have any quota for anybody, and we cannot have it as per the Government of India norms.
Okay.
After the NEET exams. It is only through NEET exam a person can join us.
All right, okay. So the deemed university is regulated differently.
Yeah, it's regulated by UGC, central government.
Okay, which is clear. Thank you.
We can't have any quota.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
I'm Utkarsh from Varanasi.
Okay, student, okay.
Yes, sir. So I had 2 queries. Like, if you permit me, may I?
Why not?
So my first query was, while I was coming to KMC, I've heard about extensive network of alumni. So I wanted to know what are the opportunities that college is providing us to have some interaction with those alumni so that they can guide us.
Second question, or should I answer you the first question?
Sir, please answer first one, then I'll ask second.
When I was presenting, I have shown you the mentorship program by the alumni. Our alumni are located throughout the country, they are there. We have around 30,000 alumni registered in our portal. And we have alumni meet, around 10 batches of alumni, they come to their alma mater. Okay, we have an alumni mentorship program under the stewardship of Dr. Saraswati Sriram. She is Associate Director of Alumni of Manipal Academy of Higher Education. So what they do is that either they virtually mentor you, or they come to the alma mater and then take some session on how to get into different universities. Second thing is that we will help you to get in touch with the alumni so that if you are planning for US or UK, so that it will be easy for you to get electives in US and UK. So that is one way of the alumni helping the students. Nowadays, what I am seeing, all alumni, they want to help the students at Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore. And we have this program, regularly we are having this program. We will also, even NEET, this thing also, mentoring is also happening. NEET PG mentoring is also happening by our Indian alumni group. We have a very strong Indian alumni group. Okay. Did I answer your first question?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And my second question, actually it's not mine, it's my friends.
Oh, let a friend ask it.
They were asking about freshers.
Huh?
Freshers.
Freshers?
Yes, sir.
Fresher or pressure?
Fresher party.
Arre yaar, don't talk about party and all in first day, that too the first day of the Navratra, and you have just joined alma mater and you are talking of party. Then in 4.5 years will be party only.
Okay, sir.
Beta, acha, I'll one freshers, okay, I'll give you a good news. Which day is that? 27th, you will have a Dandiya. You will have, all of you will be invited for a Dandiya program in the main campus. Buses will be provided for you to come all the way from that to there, where all the batches would be there, and you will have a Dandiya function over there. Okay? That is on 27th. Okay? I have answered your second question. And third question, we will have freshers party. You want seniors to take part in the freshers party or only freshers should take part? Huh? Seniors also, no? So I'll call seniors also. And most probably you will have freshers party in this auditorium.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Myself, Mandeep from Haryana, having long distance from Mangalore. And yesterday I came, most of the students are coming from far distances. Yesterday I heard that the students have to serve in the Karnataka state for 1 year. Are they bound to serve for 1 year in Karnataka or not? That is my query.
That's all, no, sir?
Yes.
Sir, we have not taken any bond from you. Did we take any bond from you? No. We have not taken any bond. Neither the Karnataka government has taken any bond from you. Okay. This year what has happened, I will tell you. Because I was part of the meeting with the Karnataka government. This year what has happened, what they have told that first they will catch all the government medical college students who have passed from government medical college because they have got subsidized fees. Okay. First they will fill all those from the government medical college. Then second would be those students who are studying in private medical college through government seats. Sir, by that time when deemed university comes, they don't have vacancy only. Okay. The bond will not be implemented. They will not have vacancy even to fill the government medical college students. There are so many government medical colleges in Karnataka only. Okay, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Student or parent? Yeah.
Sir, good afternoon.
Yeah, very good afternoon.
Apart from the sports complex, will there be any dedicated room or space in the Bijay campus for morning yoga or warm-up sessions?
Okay, Department of Physiology, because they conduct the yoga. 1 minute, I'll give it to them.
Yeah. Physiology department has a yoga lab, and it is part of physiology curriculum. We have a functioning yoga lab. Those who are interested, if the students are interested in performing yoga, they can enroll and we can give them yoga session.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. And one more query. In the dress code you have mentioned, especially the girls with shoulder length hair, longer than shoulder length, they have to tie their hairs. But including my daughter, I'm seeing now also, most of them haven't tied their hairs. Please make it a mandate to tie their hairs for their hygiene and personal hygiene also.
When they come to lab, they have to tie it up.
Thank you, ma'am.
It should come from parent side only. All those things should come from the parental side only. Very good. Thank you very much. You have made our work easier. Yeah, boss, you guys are not hungry, eh? Boss, chalo, yeah, any more questions? From the student side?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, please. Student or parent? Student, please.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon.
Sir, I am from Delhi and my question is, if you allow me to ask.
Yeah.
Sir, Marina is closed on Sundays and that is the only free day we have.
No. Dekhi, Marina workers also need rest na yaar. 7 days they cannot work. They work only 6 days a week and 1 day so you have to give them some rest. Correct or not?
Sir,
okay, what we are doing, Marina has an outdoor complex also. Marina is an indoor complex. There is an outdoor complex. You can go there and play basketball, cricket, football, whatever. Want to walk or run or you can do it. Number one. Okay. Number two, every day after your class, we are providing you a vehicle to go to Marina, play and come back to the hostel. Correct or not?
Right, sir.
Okay. So you do one thing. Monday to Saturday, you play indoor games. Sunday, you play outdoor games in Marina. Correct?
Okay, sir.
Eh?
Okay, sir.
Okay, very good. So you play, what sports you play? No, yeah. Any particular sports you are interested in?
Sir, I am interested in table tennis, maybe.
Table tennis, I already told that we'll provide you in hostel.
Okay.
Then he's confused. Which other sports? No more sports. अरे भाई टेबल टेनिस आपको टेबल टेनिस हॉस्टल में डाल दूंगा चलो हो गया तो मरीना जाने की जरूरत ही नहीं है any further questions? Yeah, please ask. Any questions are there? We are also here. Okay. And to the parents and to the students, I am again reassuring you, we are accessible.
Hello.
Yeah,
Good
please.
evening, sir.
Please.
Sir, I have one query. I have one query. Sir, hello.
Please.
Sir, let's say in between the course, if anybody not able to attend the class due to some health issue, will they get a recorded lecture of the class, sir, later on?
Yeah. Not record. We will give you PowerPoints and all. PowerPoint presentations. See, we have imparters. See, we have many things here. We have imparters. We have learning management, LMS, learning management, where our classes, PowerPoint and all the material which you want to read are already uploaded. You can even from your room also you can see that. It doesn't mean that you don't have to come to the classroom. We will provide you all the facilities. But if you are not well, at least please go to the hospital and take a certificate from the doctor, treating doctor, and then submit to the head of the department for consideration for the attendance also. Correct?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
We have signed by our doctor. We have, see, if you look at, we have the requirement as per the NMC is 75% attendance in theory and 80% attendance in clinical practicals. Got my point? If you calculate 365 days out of the 75%, it means that if you're not well also, you can be within the 75%. Aram se you can have the 75 to 80%. But my request to you would be, have 100% attendance in both theory and practicals. Got my point? Then only it will help you. If you are not well, you can miss some classes. Got my point? But from the day one, if you think about 75 and 80%, by the time you come for the examination, it will be 50%. Okay? Okay. Please.
सर यहाँ से डीएमडी यूनिवर्सिटी से करने के बाद स्टेट में वो पीजी के लिए डोमिसाइल कोटा मिलता है?
Sir, domicile ka, anybody want to, no, I don't think domicile would be, nahi rahega. Sir, 10 years.
हाल में कुछ डिसीजन है सुप्रीम कोर्ट का कुछ महीने पहले?
We are not aware of it. Whatever the Supreme Court rulings are there, we will implement it.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is a continuation to the question the student was asking. Is it the bus to the marina is leaves at 5 and comes back at 8:30? Is it possible to have something which can come back at 1.5 hours so that you can spend a little less time and come back to the hostel quickly?
Okay, you mean to say that vehicle?
Yes.
Means, okay, we can think of it like, sir, only for one student we can arrange vehicle. Okay, if one student wants to play from 5 to 6, another wants to play from 6 to 7, another wants to play 7 to 8, it becomes very difficult for us to arrange logistically.
True.
Okay, if everybody, if there are 10 students, we can arrange a vehicle for them. No problem in that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Sir, the issue is only in first year, marina is far. Second year hostel, next to that is marina only. Caprigutta hostel, next to that hostel is marina. Only first year distance is 3 kilometers. Otherwise second year onward they are next to marina only. Okay. Any further questions? Queries? Or anybody wants to, yeah, please.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon.
My daughter is, she's staying in Mangalore. She will be day scholar.
Huh?
She's a day scholar.
Day scholar, yeah.
So what time the class starts in the morning?
Yeah, I'll give it to Dr. Rajnikanta.
Thank you, sir. The classes will begin at 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the evening with a break of 1 hour, 1 to 2, which is for the lunch. And I hope I'm clear.
Yes,
yeah?
yes, yes.
And this is another information which I would like to give it to all the students of the first years that from tomorrow onwards, your foundation class will begin from 8 o'clock. So you'll have 2 weeks of foundation course followed by your core classes which are going to begin from October 6th. Okay, so tomorrow 8 o'clock, I expect all the students to assemble in the Bijay campus, KMC. At 8 o'clock, you should be settled in the lecture hall 1. Yes, so till almost 2 weeks, we'll be having our foundation course classes. After that, from 6th of October, you will begin with the core classes, which is basically anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry. With little of the inputs from the community medicine departments, they also will come and take classes. So all the classes will begin from 8 o'clock. Okay? 8 to 9, okay, fine. So to begin with the timetable, the break of the whole day is 8 to 9, 1 hour. So each lecture is 1 hour session. So we have 8 to 9, 9 to 10, we have lectures. 10 to 11, you have small group teachings. 11 to 1, you will have dissections. Now this is the morning generally. Followed by 1 to 2 is your lunch. And then to begin with the afternoon session, we have 2 to 3, again small group teaching. Followed by 3 to 5, it is basically your practicals. Practicals of anatomy, physiology, biochemistry. Then usually, now your whole batch of 250 will be divided into 3 groups. Okay, batch A, batch B, and batch C. And each of the batch will be further subdivided into smaller groups of 25 students. A1, A2, A3. So the timetable is already done. It is put up on the notice board. It is only short of you people coming there and taking picture of or a screenshot of the timetable. Okay, so that you can follow with the timetable because all the classes are put up. All the timetable is made up. So right now, from tomorrow onwards, it is the foundation course.
Yeah, another thing, sir, if your daughter wants to avail messing facility, we can approve it so that she can go to the mess because only 1 hour is there for the lunch break. She can go to the mess, have food and come back for the classes.
That would be good.
Thank you.
Another one question. My daughter's name is not included in the list for the in the mentors.
No, why? It was admission was delayed, sir?
It was a bit delayed, yeah.
When the admission happened?
Admission happened, it was around first week of September, yeah.
Okay, that is the reason. We will include it because we had not got the email ID of your ward. Otherwise, we would have already sent you the details. But we will do it, sir.
Yeah,
today itself.
We got 2 mails, but that mail with the mentor list was not received.
Yeah, please. We will send it to you today itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I think today, I think already we are 2 o'clock is there. Have lunch, and today afternoon I request the parents to meet the mentors in the basic science, Bijay, Center for Basic Science. Mentors, please meet the mentors and discuss with them and already I have already sent the mail regarding their mobile number. Please be in touch with the mentors, and I request the students also to regularly be in touch with your mentors. Okay. And my another advice would be that don't call your children very frequently to your home. If you want to meet your ward, please come to Mangalore. We can even give you permission so that they can stay with you in Mangalore. Okay, spend some time with the children here, meet the teachers, just find out how the child is progressing. 2 things are very important for progress of any child. One is attendance, second is marks. If his attendance is punctual, marks are good and passing, there is no need to worry. But if he is not attending, then we have to find the reason why the person is not attending. If the marks are not good, why the marks are not good? Then we need to intervene. For that, we will provide you the details of SLCM and all. I think already in the handbook it is provided, so that you yourself can see from your home, wherever you are, that how your child progression is happening. With regards to attendance, marks, and all those information will be provided.
सर बाहर से जो आते हैं गार्जियंस, उनके लिए कुछ गेस्ट हाउस वगैरह का अरेंजमेंट है आपके यहाँ?
गेस्ट हाउस तो है, पर क्या प्रॉब्लम होता है ना सर, इतने ज़्यादा रूम्स नहीं है, तो वी डोंट अलाउ द पेरेंट्स टू स्टे इन द गेस्ट हाउस. इन सम इमरजेंसी पर्पस वी कैन प्रोवाइड गेस्ट हाउस, बट अगर मैं सभी पेरेंट्स को अगर गेस्ट हाउस दूंगा तो सभी पेरेंट्स ही गेस्ट हाउस बनाएंगे, मैं गेस्ट तो रह ही नहीं सकते वहाँ. तो दैट इज रीजन वी हैव रेस्ट्रिक्टेड on the case-to-case basis. We can handle that issue. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you for your patient being here from morning 8:30 to afternoon 2:10. Thank you very much. You have really motivated us. We hope that we also have motivated you and the students who are here. I hope that the students will continue to be in KMC Mangalore, and many of you, I think, will be there with us and not waiting for the 3rd round of counseling. I hope so. All the best for your future endeavors, and if any issues are there, please feel free to connect with us or the HODs or the faculty or the mentor. Thank you very much.
With that, we have come to an end of today's event. I'm sure your journey at KMC Mangalore will help instill in you the hunger for knowledge, the passion to learn, and fulfill your dreams. This is Dr. Saish Mardorkar, Assistant Professor, Department of Biochemistry, and Dr. Prateek Kumar Chatterjee, Associate Professor, Department of Physiology, signing off. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you.